All right, is music gonna start, or am I gonna just?
Time, weather, and always.
Hello and welcome back to the MHOG podcast.
All right, welcome to Wine and Cheese.
This is Allie, and you are listening to Not Real Radio 10. In-studio guest, the one they call the Elder. One half of the Jukebox Heroes, co-conspirator of Zombies Eating Sheep, and a man of many musical tributes, Mr. Chris Tarride. Break music by Broken by the Burden of Alexandria, Louisiana. After our show, continue listening to hear the songs in their entirety. We review Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Marvel's Daredevil, and upcoming movies. We will discuss his upcoming show, Mr. Tarride, The Doors tribute show, and Jukebox Heroes of New Orleans. Listener comments will be read. The Absence Project with Zombies Eating Sheep and Matt MEBRA Brown promo has been released. Feel free to call in and join us at 504-475-8414 and or troll the chat. Mayday's on the lemur. Czar Jones on the microphone. It's still Czar Jones. It's not the end. It's Not Real Radio 10.
Oh, good. You saved it at the end.
Well, I forgot to take out the Jones part.
You want me to yell again this week?
That was too long, though, wasn't
Mr. Tarride, you know what they're doing with this country. You know who's trying to take it. Their band handling is out there. The Build-A-Band Society is right on the other side of the wall. The Doors. You're doing a tribute.
I can't wait to fucking do this. Yeah, so basically how all this goes down is that I was in a tribute band that was doing some Led Zeppelin tributes, and then essentially the band was stolen,
Nice.
you know? So the band got
It was
stolen
that good.
away.
People only steal shit that's good.
That's it. Well, I mean, they stole that, but I mean, there it is. So
What
I came
happened?
in
You
and I
didn't
said,
have long hair? They wanted a guy who...
no, I
looked
don't know. I think there was some personal conflict within the organization, and I'm still unaware of what it is.
All
But
right. So you got ousted.
yeah, I got ousted. So
Nice. That's cool.
So I kind of
How
got.
does that make you feel? Does it make you feel hungry?
Made me
Well, I'm hungry all the time.
I'm going
Hey, can you pass me one of the granola bars?
He don't mind.
I'm going hungry.
So you get kicked out the fucking band.
So I get kicked out of the band.
And you're like, I gotta go play with Justin now? Fuck.
Well, I mean, I got kicked out of the band and wasn't even aware that I got kicked out. Somebody else in the band informed me that they were moving on without me.
All right.
So, I mean, yeah, I was kind of pissed off about it, but I thought...
Bye, nigga.
Where is it? I know they just fired me.
So...
That was very mean, man. You can see he's upset about this.
Oh, yeah, I'm crushed. So... I mean, yeah, you get pissed off about that kind of stuff.
Right.
But then I thought about it and I said, you know, when this project was originally put together, it was supposed to be kind of a revolving door of musicians.
Not
And,
singers.
Yeah, right? Definitely not singers.
Backfired. You know what he went? He went, look, man, Chris Tyree's trying to get a revolving door. He's moving you motherfuckers in and out of this project. I'm your guy. I'm going to stick by you. We need to get rid of him.
But I got the chance to move on and kind of work with some different people. And I think that now what we're doing with the Doors tribute, I think the musicians that I have in place to do this, it's a better fit for what we're trying to accomplish. And what the lineup is going to be is we're going to do it's going to be Justin on the keys, my partner in Jukebox Heroes. It's going to be the rest of the section is going to be from Monkey Bird Express. It's going to be Billy on guitar.
Billy's dead.
Oh, well, guess you got to
Billy's
replace
dead.
him.
We got to replace Billy.
Oh, well. Sorry, Billy.
Justin can
Moved
just bring
on to
that little
better
guitar and
things.
he could play guitar.
That's it.
You walk the wind your way.
He can bring the baby ukulele and double up.
that.
I think it's smaller
Man,
every
he's
time.
got all these fucking loop pedals now.
Hey,
so
I
look,
heard
he can
Alien,
just, look.
I'm all in.
Look, he can loop the fucking guitar parts and then just go play the keys, man. He's
There
got
you
it
go.
down. So
Well, Creature's going to be on drums, right?
Creature's going to be on drums, and Teddy's going to be on bass, and we're going to have a horn section, which is kind of undetermined yet.
Did you pick Creature so you would look younger?
Yes,
Okay, all right, it
that was the
works.
plan. So it worked out good.
When you told me you wanted to do a Doors tribute, I was like, this is cool, but man, you got to find the right group of people, and you did. Like once Monkey Verdict, I've seen them do shows, and Ted Torres seems good when he's on stage with them, so they got to be good.
This is the right crew without question.
Yeah.
And
They
also,
played one time with a chair as a front man, and they were great.
That's it. I heard about that show. I wasn't there, but
No, they
I
are
heard
cool
it was.
guys.
I heard it was fantastic.
I've heard them pull off Doors songs before, and it's
Yeah.
like an all-star group. If you went to see karaoke or cover bands in the scene right now, those would be the guys you'd go get to pull this off.
Well, and I fashioned myself of doing a pretty good Jim Morrison impersonation, so I think it's going to come off pretty good. So
Really, you gonna go die in the bathroom later?
I'm gonna go die in the bathroom. I mean, I'm already fat.
Awesome.
So I'm going to go in the bathtub. Shoot a little H, drink myself to death, be all right. So, but the thing that really excites me is that Zartome is going to be on visuals that night, bringing his skills from Zombies Eating Sheep. So
Yeah, there's not many projects like this that I would say yes to, but the Doors, by far, I'll put them in the Pink Floyd category of, and I guess not Led Zeppelin, but the Doors music hit me at a pivotal time, in my life when I got into them. Years later than it was made, and I loved it. They one where I was like, all right, this would be one of my keeper, bands.
yeah,
I don't know.
they're amazing.
They
And
had their own feel to it.
Oh, they're amazing. And I mean, Jim Morrison, was such a prolific frontman. I mean, I'm really excited to cover this material. I mean, we've done the Zeppelin thing, and it was awesome and a lot of fun, but this one's going to be really something special. And it's going to be on May 21st, which is Saturday, and that's going to be at the Twist of Lime. So,
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah, and I don't know, I'm going to work out something to where maybe we can do a discount cover or something to where if you can take a picture of Tony taking a picture, and we'll work out something
All
like
right.
that. So,
Yeah, I can't do it. It doesn't mean other people can't.
yeah, right, exactly. So,
The revolution has begun.
we'll get a coffee table edition to that sometime. So,
You get a free T-shirt. You know what? You get a Not Real Radio T-shirt if you get that done. That's going to be
Absolutely.
fun. I hope we would make it into like that ceremony. I always imagine the Doors concerts not to be, I'm going there to watch the Doors play. No, you went to be a part of like a ceremony.
I agree, and I think agreed, and I think what's gonna
You're doing your own clips tonight.
yeah, I'm doing
That's
my own
nice
clips.
of
I'm so used to hearing them. So, but that's going to be the official name of the show. It's going to be the Ceremony of the Lizard, a tribute to the Doors, and I mean, it's just
I'm
so
excited. Allie's going
it's
to be working
awesome.
on the flyer. I'm sure it's not going to compare to the Zombies Eating Sheep Absence Project April 30th show flyer. That I think we
That-
outdid ourselves. But
That flyer is amazing.
Apparently,
it looks
yeah.
so good. It came out really, really good.
it
so
was fun.
I
Hopefully,
was shocked by the reception, honestly.
we got to come up with some good promo for the Door show.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that Allie, my Alice in Chains tribute band, which is long overdue to play. All of our promo material that we've been using since the beginning of that, Allie, she did all that shit for us 7 years ago. 6 years ago.
It's crazy, man.
That's cool.
And I mean, it came out awesome. So I have no doubt that our Ceremony of the Lizard flyer and promo materials are going to be pretty awesome. So
I'm a lot better now. And I have a partner. No, seriously.
sure. I mean,
So this shit's going to be like next level. I'm ready.
Oh boy,
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's unlike PPV. It's kind of like you just stay stagnant from week to week. So
what? You're not happy with the way things are?
Maybe.
I'm always happy.
All right,
That's it.
good.
I got JB with a bunch of 50-cent words, and I got Scott that
Yes.
scares the shit out of me every
Oh,
week.
we're
So it
gonna
works
get
out
it.
good.
We're gonna get
Shut
into
the
that.
fuck up.
I'm nursing this interview. I'm loving this shit. You got the Zombies Eating Sheep song coming out. Speaking of the Doors, called "The End."
Yeah, it's awesome,
we
man. It's going to
covered-
be released in 2019, Christmas
years from
time.
now.
Yeah, we're looking forward
Right
to
after
it. So.
Night Stars 3.
I just got the to just tell a story about that experience. I went one night and met Mayday, and we recorded that stuff. And as a singer, you always kind of buy into your own bullshit. And Mayday was kind of like a dictator over trying to kind of make me to.
He's difficult to work with.
He had me recutting tracks over and over again, and I'm sitting thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I'm singing this shit the same fucking way, dude. Get over it. And I wasn't like getting frustrated. I mean, like, well, I was getting frustrated, but I was keeping it to myself. But,
Really, you were. We were in there laughing, thinking we were pissing you off pretty good.
well, he sent me the practice clip to where we could do a live performance of it at Allie's birthday.
Right.
And when I listened to the raw track without any effects and I listened to my own vocals, I was like, yeah, man, he pushed it right. I mean, I'm not like sucking my own dick or anything. I mean, I went there and I sang the parts, but you can definitely I sang them wrong multiple times, but
granted, it's great that you sung them, but they were wrong.
He had something he was looking for, man. I mean, I was just the instrument of that, and it was awesome, man. Really came out awesome.
Yeah, he wanted it to be good.
That's it. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like, just like some fucking 2-cent cover band in Battery. I actually wanted to be quality. So.
What about $3,000?
Hey, the boys are still in the yard, Chris.
Oh, goddamn.
It was fun, though. It sounds... We listened to a unfinished version, which I had to beg to fucking listen to. There comes a time, Chris, where I don't even think Mayday's working on it. And so I have to push him. I'm like,
Wow.
Hey, can we just hear what you did to the Doors song? And he's like, yeah, you want to hear that? And then I was like, yeah, I want to hear it. Oh, really? You want to hear it tonight? I'm like, yeah. Well, it's not done yet. I'm like, that's okay. I just want to hear whatever it is. Okay, I guess so. And I'm like, we never hear this song, right? This is not happening. So we go in there and he starts playing it. And holy shit. Something wrong?
Holy
Bananas are going.
Oh, boy. We're trying to have an adult
Hit the
conversation.
signal.
You said I was being too mean to her. You understand now?
No comment.
Pickle never got up the whole show. Allie gets up, runs around, cooks. They got alarms going on.
She's busy, man. She's got shit going on.
No, dude. That was the coffee machine saying, all right, I'm not going to eat this anymore.
So we listened to the song. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's fucking incredible. Everybody did a tremendous job when they're from... Scotty comes in.
Scotty,
and
yeah.
That is amazing. Davey,
Yep.
that was great. You on drums. Like, nobody... people forget that Mike plays drums. I mean, that's where these beats are coming from. They think he just pays $50 for, one of his electronic gadgets and it spits out zombies eating sheep. Not true, though. Everybody did... The musicianship on it was incredible. And your vocals, as good as they were when we left, I'm listening to it, I'm like, that's not what the fuck I heard. Like, it transformed just from the sound of it and just, it's amazing. Like, I'm like, holy crap, the dude is good.
I consider myself lucky because I have this practice track he sent me, so I have the raw version of the song. That's just the bare bones stuff that's laid down when it was first recorded. I don't even want to hear what he had. I want to wait till the completed version comes out, and I want to kind of like, I want to seesaw those together and kind of listen to them back to back. And
I think you're going to be impressed. I was blown away by it. I instantly got excited. I wanted just that file so I could upload it to Reverb Nation before it was done, just because it was good enough for me. It's like, oh well.
I'm excited. I'm
Just
excited
scratch
to be part
Mayday's
of it.
name out. Hey, your name's not on it. You happy now? I took your name off.
JM.
Dude, I wouldn't do this with any other guest, but that motherfucker wanted to kill me the other night. He let it roll off his back. He didn't kill me, but I knew it was there. Like that pickle at table at Pickle's house after the rape. Yeah, that was me.
After
I
the
seen
rape.
the V come out and he didn't have the lemur in front of him. I'm like, oh no, this energy's got to go somewhere. I posted a song. Dude, it sounded great to me. I mean, whatever. And I had it, and I think I had it for a long time, and we weren't putting out no new material, and we had a show coming up. I'm like, man, I need to make something. We need to get something out there. So I listened to the song. I'm like, well, this is fucking done, right? Well, it wasn't done. Still sounds great to me, but
Right.
not to him. And he was like, wait, you posted that? I said, I think I even named the file not for posting. Like,
And Allie even said, well,
what?
I said, well, I told you it wasn't done.
oh well, upload.
Sounds great.
I'm misunderstood.
And I also said that you posted the one without vocals first. And then I went, listen, I'm like, dude, this isn't even fucking the one with vocals. Like, oh, shit.
My job to get people material. I can't help it if it's not finished yet.
Right, well.
You know what the problem
not my
with it is
fault.
too? Right now we live
Oh,
in
man.
such no, we really do. We live in such a instant gratification thing that you've always got to put your best foot forward. And to me, it's like if you're not putting that best piece of material out first, you know what I mean? And
I
two,
agree.
The other thing is,
I
it
know
had
the file
no
didn't
vocal
say.
effects. I mean,
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah, that's raw, man. That's what
No,
people want.
I thought we sounded pretty good. I don't know.
No, you did. It's just to me that's not what ZES.
right.
You know.
One cool thing, though,
as
it's
soon
our
as we get
ghetto
a
song.
finished song done, then we'll take it off.
It kind of sounded like a mixtape, you know what I mean?
Well, he's like Brian Wilson, man. He hears shit in his head, and and it has to be perfection. I mean, that's admirable, man. That's awesome.
All right, come
You
on.
calling me nuts?
Come on.
He just wants your help, that's all. He's gonna kiss your ass.
Well,
As he gets rolling, bro. Bye, nigga.
Well, to kiss all of your asses, I have to say I'm thrilled to be involved with the Zombies Eating Sheep project. That was just tremendous, man. I'm so happy that I was able to record that song with you guys.
It was a privilege and an honor.
Being there, man. It's awesome.
Oh, man, performing it live's fun, too, especially when I'm drunk and forget the bridge. That's fantastic. Yeah, I love that.
At least nobody pushes you.
That's it.
The one time that you weren't there, I butchered it so fucking bad. Like, nothing you can do would ever, like, be worse than that.
Yeah, we
would-
took it off the set after she did it.
He's like, you know what, let's just not do that.
That was the most rock star shit I've ever seen. When that fucking table went out, whoever it was, the mystery person that pushed you, I think it was Scotty,
I
honestly.
personally do. And now I'm hearing little things like I said, man, did you see the pictures? Yeah, I mean, I barely was in them. You couldn't even really see me. So I'm figuring he was going for the light. You know, he was trying to get him some of that light. Knocked me over.
I turned you around, and like you look like a. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Saving Private Ryan.
Is
but
this
like,
going to be hurtful?
No, whenever he goes shell shocked, whenever Tom Hanks goes shell shocked in the movie, it's like the table fell, and I ran up right behind him. I'm drunk off my ass, and I fucking come up behind him, and like he looks at me like he's shell shocked, and I'm like, "That was fucking awesome."
I think you gave me the rock star title that night. You were like, you're a fucking rock
That's
star
it. I
that
said
night.
you
I'm
were
like, oh, wow, I did it. I finally, I broke on through to the other side.
That was awesome. I loved it. I'm glad I could witness that.
Fuck all the music shit. How's the love life? You
Oh,
doing
it's
all right?
great. It's good.
You happy?
Everything's good, man. I have found the fountain of youth.
Motherfucker, you barely made it up the
That
steps.
is true.
Elder getting revitalized.
That's it. It's
Better
rough.
drink some water, you dehydrated bastard. You're going to need it.
I'm gonna drink water and fucking take a bottle of Cialis.
All right, Allie, go hard. It's almost CTG season.
It's always CTG season. That's
I was about to
fucking
say,
year
dude.
round.
We were leaving the movies the other night, and we started talking about past bands that you were in and stuff, and Vice came up. And
Yeah.
I didn't even know you played in that.
Yeah, I was the. I was I guess I was the singer. I was the. This is how it was told to me when those songs were written. If I could sing, I wouldn't need you. So just come and sing them. And I came in and sang the songs, and I mean it was cool. You know what I mean? I at the time, you know what I mean, at that phase, I wasn't really doing anything. I was kind of out of music, and
It was different from what I remember, too.
What's that now?
It was different. Like, you wore, like, a suit and sunglasses.
well, I mean,
it was
that
like a character.
Yeah, it was a character, and it was cool. And I mean, I tried to talk the rest of the band into doing that, but they didn't want to do it. So I was like, well, it'd be cool if we did something visual. And I mean, at the time, you know, I mean, the music was kind of throwback at the time. You know, that kind of like, you know, kind of like that punkish rock type shit was kind of out. You know, and
Well, what was this?
well, I mean, what I'm saying is, it was kind of like.
Motherfucking Rape Band or Magic Bus. Nobody listens to Rape Band no more. I don't want to have it. The pond got bigger, and next thing you know, you couldn't find any fish.
I was trying to make it visual and trying to get things going, and I don't know. It was just the guy in the band was a little complicated to work with.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So that's
I'm surprised.
So you got
kinda
kicked
how
out of
it
that
went.
one?
that band dissolved. The guy who was the brainchild of Vice, guy named Matt Beeson.
All right.
He we started Dirt together, and he was the guitar player of that, and that grew into Grunge Factory, and then we ended up dismissing Matt And when we dismissed him, it everything got dismissed right along with it. So
That's some complicated ass shit. I don't know what he was talking about, man.
Class dismissed.
What about before Vice? I forget how old he is, like fucking Yoda.
the last, well, I was in a bunch of bands
All right,
in
let's
the
go
early
through.
in early and mid '90s, and then I got fired from a band, and Jack Mealy got fired from a band at the same time.
Really? Same band?
No, he was he was in a band called Ritual Groove. I was in a band called Wirehead, and we both got fired at the same time, and we were kind of on the outs, and we kind of reconciled. Said, "Hey man, look, fuck, let's record like a little EP of songs."
Did you get fired? Yes. I got fired too. Okay. Let's go fight Doomsday now. Is that when
Yeah.
you used to paint your nails too?
Well, my mom's name was Martha, and his mom's name was Martha too.
Right.
So we hated each other, but we became instant friends. But anyway,
What did y'all form when y'all got together?
we formed a band called Fiction, and that band had some pretty cool cats in it. I mean, guys I grew up with. Chad Gilmore, who now plays for Mark Broussard.
Yeah.
He was drums. Daniel DeSherry that played keys for the Chiwis, and Alan Mack on bass. He plays with the Forette band. I mean, we all grew up together.
And this is all original music or
yeah, it was
cover
all
band
it was all
project?
original music.
Really? So those guys used to have souls before they became friends with
Well, I
you?
mean, we all played original music at that time, and then right when that was over, we recorded that album in '97, and then I dropped out. I just quit being in bands, and I kind of retired and said, "Man, I'm not really into it anymore." And
Just
then
because the amount of work it takes? And
I just think my head was in a different place at that time. I just had
Really?
different things going on. I mean, I was working in the
Drugs?
family business. I was doing a lot of drugs, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
no,
banging prostitutes.
That's it.
Really?
Letting the CTGs were just developing at that time.
Lots of touch.
So there was a
Takes
lot of
time.
there was a lot of broads to squeeze up on, you know.
All right.
That was it.
So you take a break.
So I took a break, and I got back in around.
Wait, what other bands back then? Name some weird names. That we
some-
don't name some names that we've never heard of.
Some of the bands that were kind of like popular at the time, they had a band. They were fantastic. They were called Garage Mahal. They were like real kind of like artsy, progressive. You had them. You had another band called Smack that was kind of like they were like that band Korn, but they were doing that shit way before that even got popular.
Really?
And it was kind of cool. They were like on the forefront of the new metal stuff before that even like got national recognition. And to watch those guys write songs was really interesting because they were all a bunch of metalheads, but they came in and they were like, the way we write songs is that we listen to hip hop and we listen to vocal flow that the hip hop artists are doing, and all of our riffs follow those melodies.
That's weird, huh?
It was really interesting to watch how they developed material and what inspired them to create stuff, and they were on top of the game at the time. Like everybody loved them.
So these were like little local shows of original music.
Man,
They used to have people there or what?
You're seeing. Oh yeah, well back then, because I mean, it's different now, man. You know, what I mean, we were talking about this the other night at a group of bartenders that are my age. In other words, are old. We were sitting there bullshitting.
They grew up on black and white television.
They grew up on black and white television and whistled Andy Griffith and shit.
Right.
So, but we were sitting there talking, and the bartender said, she said these back at that time when we were all going out to clubs, we were all in our mid-20s. So now you look at a person now that's in their mid-20s, and they've been they kind of grew up with like being frightened by all of this public service shit. Don't drink and drive. Weed will rot your brain and all of this bullshit. And they go through all of this stuff. They go through all this fucking crap.
Well, I think we used to be able to go out at 18.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is
So you really cut the market down. By the time these people are old enough to go out, they're already pregnant, so join the military, fucking
Either
got
that-
in
That was
debt.
the plan.
But it's beyond that. The thing with it is that they don't want to like go out anymore and like hang out and support. They want to go home. Now everybody drinks beer, watches Netflix, smokes a couple of doobs, and go to bed. And I mean that's
Well, what do you do?
There's something that's
I go out and I either play music or I support fucking rock shit.
That's
I
right.
mean,
All right. Well, speaking of which, we got a caller. Who's this?
Hey, man, is this me?
That is you. What's up?
Hey, this is Scott. What's going on, Scotty?
Oh, what's up,
man?
Scott? I thought that was
Hey,
Greg.
hey.
I'm like, no, Greg's
Oh
calling.
no.
What's
no,
up?
no.
What's up? Son of a bitch.
Nothing. I still need my movie back, bruh.
I still
man,
do have
fuck
your movie.
you, all right?
You know, I saw it the other day. I do have to give that back to you.
No way, bro.
I-
Congratulations.
He
for
saw
you.
it the other
I
day
have
in a
it.
pile of movies that he owes people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
Man's on the top.
It's up there with Ip Man and all the other fucking shit I gotta watch. Yeah,
You ain't-
Haggard.
you ain't
Man's
never
on,
getting that
on
back.
Netflix.
Hey, Scotty, you played Bar Hoppers last night. How was that?
That was actually pretty good.
Dude, I seen
Shamrock.
some lights. It looked neat.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got the lights on lock.
Really, that's your lights.
Yeah, we got a light guy.
Yeah, baby.
No,
Oh, you got a
my
light guy.
lights, we
Good.
got
You need
we
to
got
get
a
a
light
fucking
guy.
cable.
Why not?
He's the Illuminati.
You got a light
Oh.
guy,
Engineers.
dude.
He's got a shitload of cables. Fuck.
What porno does Chris have of yours?
What porno did you say?
Yeah, what is it? What movie?
I don't know.
CTG's the movie.
Oh,
I got
that Chris. Oh, okay.
I got
Yeah.
Haggard. I got his Haggard movie, which is his Bam Margera
Yeah.
Jackass movie.
Yeah,
I have that. So I've been having that now for about 4 years.
Yeah, probably 3-4 years.
That's it.
fucked up.
I do have to. I have to watch it and give it back to you. It'll go right up there with Supergirl and Ip Man. As soon as I get to that, I'll watch it and bring it back to you.
We
But I
learned
do
some.
have
No.
I love learning
needs to be
stuff about
moved
the
to the
guest,
top.
and we learned tonight that don't lend a movie to the elder.
Oh no, don't
His,
let me.
his
anything.
dementia is
I thought
out of
it'd be like-
control at this point.
It's under a big
I
pile
gave-
of
I
fucking
gave it to him.
unreturned library books.
I gave it to him because I knew he was a movie guy. I didn't know he wasn't gonna not ever watch any movies.
He loves movies. He just don't like giving them back.
That's it.
I love movies.
I
I
love
just
collecting
don't
other
watch 'em.
people's movies. That's it.
Hey, Chris, you ought to say with the cigarettes, I bummed you. I thought you pretty much owned the thing.
That's
That's
right.
Well, what else,
But yeah,
Scotty?
you're right. I'm gonna smoke a couple doobies and watch Netflix.
That's it, man.
All right, man.
Bitch.
All right, brother.
Bye, bitch.
Scotty Elstrad's got his show coming up. Sounds pretty cool. 420. What happened? What happened? What the fuck?
what?
What happened? What? No, you doing your own show. Tell me.
It was just great how Davey was just telling him bye.
Is that the whole
that was-
thing?
yeah, that
I
was
was
funny.
wondering
It
who
was
else
funny.
was yelling over me.
We caught it.
Fucking David. Put the pizza rolls
Yeah,
in the
baby.
You want me to briefly mention that event? Because I can say it. I got the
Yeah,
page pulled up.
baby.
Please do.
Wednesday, April 20th at 9 p.m. at the Twist of Lime. Happy holidays. Join me, Scotty, for a groovy Rasta acoustic set. I'll be playing a lot of 311, Sublime, RX Bandits, Pacifier, and other random tunes. You get the idea. Also, Justin Malazon will serenade you with songs from his brain, and Corey Mack will kick it off and take you on a trippy musical journey. It'll be far out, man. Come chill. Doors 8 p.m., music 9 p.m., 21 to enter, $3 cover.
Cool, man.
$3 cover.
I will be at that show. Actually.
Okay? This
You
is
should have just
Wednesday.
made it a $4 cover.
April.
Stoked
No,
about
but he
that.
was saying they wanted to make it $4.20, but then Candy was gonna get pissed because give people change.
Don't piss off Candy. She will punch you in the
She
throat.
won't catch you when you fall.
But I think they didn't want to charge you like a full cover charge, so that
Alright.
was cool.
Yeah,
But
Scotty's
anyway,
great.
it's gonna
That
be
sounds like a
twist.
fun
Did I
time.
say that? It's yeah, I think I said it.
I'm always about watching Justin play his original tunes, man. He writes some good shit, so I'll be there for that. And I don't know, I'll try and maybe hijack some of Scotty's shows. You know, try to catch the love and admiration of the young ladies. Get some CPGs out.
Aw.
Why are we
if there
doing
was another one
Fraggle
or
Rock?
I was in.
All right, man. It's like, I've got to play it now. It's too good. That and Davey yelling.
Well, I mean, one thing that I notice is that watching Twist of Lime, especially, man, is that there's a scene that's now coming back again as far as the music, and I'm watching this community between all of the bands, especially the bands that come on here. I mean, you
It's
guys.
this whole Gulf South thing, man. It's really taking off.
No, I mean,
Course
you
United.
guys are a mouthpiece for this, for this local scene here, man, in Metairie, which has some talented motherfuckers, and it's cool seeing that. It reminds me a lot of, like 95, 96, when I mean, man, we played Jimmy's, and I mean, we weren't shit. I mean, we were out there playing. And, when you're in that position, man, you can never play enough. You got to play all you can so you can get out there and people kind of start hearing the name. But, man, I mean, we play at Jimmy's, and, I mean, we go old school. We'd flyer the telephone poles all up throughout Uptown and stuff. And, shit, we'd get, like, 80 people at a show, and nobody knew the fuck we were because people like to go out and they like live music. and the quality of music was there. There were a lot of bands, and I mean, a lot of bands doing good things, and I'm seeing that again. You know, it's just that the industry and the mentality of people that go to shows now is just a little different.
Yeah.
It's got to adapt to it. So,
Wait, off the music subject to the
Yeah.
podcast world.
yes,
You do popcorn, piss, and vinegar.
yes, I do with my buddies Scott Freelo and JB4, John Byers. So.
Dude, and if you listened to this show before, you heard them on Not Real Movie News. And y'all been doing a great job with it.
Thanks, man.
Like, consistent. Mayday gets it. He never complains about when it comes in.
Well, we try to stay. Oh yeah, sure. God damn it! The fucking music in the background's too loud.
I said when it comes in. I didn't say the quality of it. Well, you were right in the mix, though, of all the... We were actually talking about and doing a network to where, man, let's pull in, wine and cheese and pickle scoop and...
Yeah, and then you had to go and fuck
M-Hog.
everything up. So that was pretty much the end of that.
Is that how you felt about it, really? Is that where we're going? I expect this from Allie.
I just see shit. It's pretty. I'm just seeing, it's throwing it out there,
It was pretty wild, though. You were right in the middle of it, too. I'm going to say right in the middle of it as far as... Man, he's the elder. I go to the elder when I need wisdom, And I would call him and go, man, can you believe this just happened? What,
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just amazing that like $3,000, a group of midgets, and busting balls and all that shit like turns everybody. I was like when we originally talked about the network. Man, look, we got M-Hog, we got PPV, we got at the time Pickle and Wine and Cheese and all of this stuff, and then all of a sudden, it imploded or exploded, however you want to put
Mayday
that.
can't play a clip because we have a call. He's holding
No,
it.
really?
Who's on this phone?
Hey, what's up? It's Cheese.
What's up?
Yeah, baby.
Hey,
I can't tell if this is Mayday
really,
or not.
really good show tonight.
What show number is it? That was you fake phone call
Dude, I'm
motherfucker.
sorry,
I
Mayday.
caught you.
Dude, that
Boy,
was good.
that
It
was
was
good.
close.
That was good. You almost had
But
me.
I remembered him saying it. I'm sorry.
You don't have much to work with.
The only way I knew it was fake is Cheese a fucking coward.
I was a bit shocked. I was like, oh my God.
I came across that and I was like, oh, what better gets than
Oh, God, it was good.
It did shock me.
I will say this. As far as wine and
Why you gonna
cheese,
fuck with me? Fuck with the guest, man. Fuck with Allie.
I'm not fucking with that tonight.
I was kind of hoping you would. The
That
anger's
was
got to
me,
go
not
somewhere,
even
pal.
Alina. Fucking right.
I think as a result of all of that shit happening, all of these shows have gotten better. That's
Damn
just
right.
my opinion. I think they've gotten better. You guys
Really?
you guys are doing this. I mean, I think the show's better. It's a better show. The content's better. You
like
all-
the one about the wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the one about the wallet.
Yeah.
yeah. Guacamole!
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think a network would be fun, though, but I don't know if anybody wants to work with me at this point, except
Like, my
Mayday and
right
Allie.
leg is totally numb.
Not
right
too
now, and
sure
I don't
about
know
Allie.
why.
It got intense, though. Oh, boy. All right. Play some more
Outside.
clips
I'm
for
not
him.
even paying attention.
You're going
I
to give
just
the
heard
old
my
bastard
name.
a heart attack.
No, I mean, I thought the network idea was good, and that's not dead. I mean, there's other people out there that are doing things, man. It's just a matter of, I mean, it does nothing but benefit us all. But I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are sore about shit and they don't want to work with you anymore, and
Yeah.
because you had to fuck everything up. But that's just
Hey,
how it is.
It happens.
It happens.
Midgets
What are you
happen.
going to do?
That's it.
Fuck, where was I going to go? M-Hog. Did you go on M-Hog?
I'm going on M-Hog next week.
Oh, really? It's coming up.
That's going to, well, actually this week. I'm going to be there on Wednesday, on
Really?
the Wednesday show. So
You're doing it from a computer, or you're actually going somewhere?
I think I'm going to go somewhere.
Really?
I don't know where. I haven't had a lot of details yet, but I mean, they just called and booked, and that was the last discussion. I don't know whether I'm going to Buck's house or I'm going to Wayne. I have no idea.
Gotcha.
But it's
What it's going to be
cool.
about?
I'm sure we're going to talk about PPV. That's going to be the main thing we'll talk about, of course. And I know Adam's one of those passionate fans that's really kind of like pissed off with the Batman versus Superman thing.
Oh,
so
well, I mean,
That's
I'm sure we'll have some kind
I'll
of.
just watch the thing.
Yes!
It's kind of like
He
I'm watching it.
He
and it's
refuses to
okay.
watch it.
Yes.
Oh, he's one of those fags?
He won't even watch it.
Oh, fucking what? I'm not watching that because I'm playing Disney Infinity with my new fucking dolls. Like, give me a break.
Right.
Well, from what my understanding is, I think on Drink and Draw. He said that he didn't go see it. At least that was
I
the.
think Tim Lottie's developing a cult at this drink and draw thing.
Man, I'm telling you, Lottie.
I've heard it.
I read Laddie's
He's not a comic book artist. He's a cult leader.
Dude, I read like his initial rant on Batman versus Superman, and I'm like Jesus, it's like somebody like killed one of his children or something. I mean, dude, he's fucking pissed. But I mean, hey, look, I like mad respect for Laddie. I mean, man, you're that passionate about something, man. I mean, and like he's in the industry. It's not like it's just like a fucking nerd out there, just like I mean, dude, he draws shit and he's got his book, man. And I mean, like that, he did the Kickstarter thing, and I just got mad respect for him, man.
Yeah, I want to
mean-
do Night Stars eventually.
He will. He'll get around to doing it.
You think?
No, shit, no, dude. I'm not there yet.
Nope, not yet though.
Not yet.
Shit, no.
You listen to Wine and Cheese, Eddie?
I'm behind on some episodes, but I think
That's
the
going to
last.
start to happen.
I think the last one.
It happens right before quit listening.
The you fuck.
What's wrong with that?
Fuck you, dude.
He's got that whole cover band scene, which was an original scene at one time, like the people you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Where he's got that marketing those people.
Well, I told him that the other night when I ran into him. I said, "Man, I'm kind of hoping that like you're expanding your guests." And he's talking about Winstein from Crowbar, and he's going to also get Mark Broussard. And I mean, that's cool, man. You know, I wish
Yeah, old
everybody.
people need something to listen to too.
That's it.
You know.
That's it.
I wonder if Weinstein's going to bring him like autographed birthday cards or something.
I don't know.
We'll have to see. Dude, we can play a game.
Play a
You good
game,
with that?
sure. Yeah.
Fucking game.
Word association. We've never done this before.
Oh,
I
geez.
figured you'd be the perfect person, open and
Oh.
honest and secure enough to pull this one
And
up.
I'm really wise, so.
All right. So I guess I say a name and then you tell me the first
Let me
word that
drink
pops in your head.
Let
Yeah,
me
you're
drink
gonna
my
need
water
this.
now before I choke.
You better.
Hold on 1 second.
Speaking of choking, you're going to love the first name.
Okay.
Some of these are names, some of them are things. This is just first word that comes out of your, word or phrase. I ain't
Okay.
going to go with just word. You can give a whole phrase if you want. All right.
What?
What is going on right now?
I'm playing some music in the background, but I'll stop it.
It's supposed to be a game. It was making it fun.
I know what he's doing. Doesn't mean I like it.
Well, whatever.
All right, this one's better. Justin 360.
Justin 360. Best friend. Yes,
started
word
got
That's
me
two
already.
words.
You started
No,
word
that was good.
association. I said I could have a
This is good.
phrase.
I'm playing.
Best friend.
Mayday.
Particular.
Oh, I was going with shit starter. Damn it, dude, he's kissing your ass. Good
I was gonna
tonight,
say
huh?
perfectionist.
Getting that thing all lathered
Particular.
up, wetting his beak on that booty. What's up with that?
Wet in his beak.
Bingo.
Surge.
I was going with Gook Fag. Man, that shit worked on
Well,
you, huh? His marketing
did you
is
want to
key.
hand me the list and you could do the word association?
I was just had things I guessed you would say.
B-goat, surge. Wrong, motherfucker.
You're
It's supposed to
right.
be gook
Everybody's
fag.
fucking up tonight, except me. I'm doing flawless. It's great. Rebel flag. Boy, can't be honest about that one. House of Blues.
No, rebel flag, ridiculous.
All right. House of Blues.
Merchandise thieves.
Tim Lottie.
Passionate.
Not real.
Radio.
Zombies Eat Sheep needs to up the promo.
Yeah, really.
All right. Ginger.
Oh, frightening.
I need some honey, pour my honey.
You can hear this. This is Ginger and the Bee. You can hear it on their SoundCloud. Check them out on Facebook. Ginger and the Bee.
Won't you have some honey with me?
Illegal.
Illegal. Illegal what?
Okay, weird answer. Music scene.
Man, it's like so many music scene. Breaking on through.
PPVGuys.
No, nothing.
M-Hog.
M-Hog. Best when they have out-of-town guests.
Is this the first word that comes to mind? Because there's a pause in between there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's things he can't be honest about. The
No,
racists
it-
can't talk about.
No, I can be. I'm trying to be honest. It's just that it's hard to give one-word answers on
No,
some
he's
of these
right. I'm
things.
You're doing a
So,
good job.
Thank you.
The Doors.
Oh, prolific.
Zombies.
Everyday residents.
Wrong. It was Eating Sheep. Chris. How come B-Goat's fucking promo works? All right, this is where it gets good. It was already good. This is where it takes off. Now I can't do it without the music. Mark Bagnetto.
Homosexual.
They beat you to it. Superman.
Misunderstood.
All
Oh,
right.
wow.
That's a good. See, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, he's misunderstood.
How?
I think that a lot of people want to they hate Superman because he's a Boy Scout, and the thing with it is he's not really a Boy Scout. There's more to that character than that. So, but more on that in a minute when we do the
Dude,
movie
we met
review.
some Boy Scouts.
You met some Boy Scouts?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
Where was
like
this?
Pickles friends?
That wasn't like a tournament.
No, that was Catholic priest.
What does that mean? He tries to shove his fist up Batman's ass or something? Them Boy Scouts will come at you.
Yes.
Hey, you said we went and seen... Hey, Mayday, game's over.
Sorry.
That's it? That's how you're going to end it?
Yeah, sorry, it's all I had. What you want? You thought
You
that
don't
was
have
going
an
to be...
outro, and
Yeah, you don't have
that's
it.
been
That's been-
Zartone's
thank
word
you. Thank
association
you, Allie.
game. Thank you for playing. Woo! Like, you know.
I didn't think it that far through, kind of like you in the intro.
I'm about to bed.
Swag on.
Well, Allie, you got anything for Mr. Tyree?
No, I ate all the food in the house.
That is.
Good job. You didn't even share with him. You
I
didn't
know,
even
I'm an
offer him a
asshole.
cookie.
I know. I do have cookies. I got some gold brick eggs there. I don't know what you like.
Because you told me earlier I was being too mean to her on the show.
I don't know, man. My opinion might be wavering.
Okay.
I know. I've been a pain in the ass.
Have you been
Sorry.
listening?
Oh yeah, I've listened to every episode.
You told me you heard the Brawler show, and from not knowing him, you did like him.
Yeah,
Everybody thought it was a piece of shit.
Oh, I thought you said you liked that one.
apparently not. I think the show's been on point. My favorite episode thus far has been the fortune teller episode. Sophia was really, really good. She was spot on in a lot of her readings.
She
So,
did a good job.
She did a great job. Really good.
Very uncomfortable with her being here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that one again.
I was surprised, man. You only broke her once, which was good. So
What does that mean?
I thought that she'd be laughing more than what she was, but man, she was serious and very attentive.
Oh,
But
yeah, when she channeled the...
talking titty
the
joke.
spirits.
Talking titty joke, though, broke her though. So that was the end. Of it,
That
so.
one Yeah, that show was really fun.
That was a great show, and I mean, it's cool to show that you guys are like really catching on, because I mean, how many
Shit's catching on.
Shit's catching on. How many handprint? Like how many palms did y'all get? Like pictures?
Like
How-
20.
Wow, that's awesome.
This many.
Thank you, Harry. Harry didn't send us in. Why? Because he's afraid.
The motherfucker is on point, man. That's right.
It is
On point.
It is kind of scary when you're having people like psychoanalyze you. Even like this list, you did a good job with that, man. That is not easy.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be honest, or just, especially when you're being recorded and you think people are listening.
Yeah, I mean, I felt I was honest. I mean, like it's a House of Blues thing, just to elaborate on that a little
Yeah,
bit.
please.
You know, I mean, what always pissed me off about them is that when you had local shows, especially guys, that were, just trying to use that big venue, and especially guys who were packing it up. Like, I remember Morning Life, they had played there at the Parish, and they said, man, we want to just give a cheap ticket so our friends and our fans and the people who love the music can come see it. So they went and they put, I forgot whatever price it was.
$5.
It wasn't. No. Like I think it was like $7 $7 or something.
700.
Not 700, just 7.
40,000.
40,000.
There you go. It's a number guy now. That's what Pickle does. Keeps track of numbers.
Yeah.
So
Pickle's the accountant, huh? But as soon as they walk in, the House of Blues tells them, okay, well, look, we have to put a convenience fee on the ticket. And not only that, we want a percentage of your merchandise. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah. Come on, man. All right, so you got to put the convenience fee.
$5 on this to begin with?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Guys, you go and try to create T-shirts. Y'all just got involved in that business. So y'all will sell. I think y'all are selling shirts too cheap, but that's just me. But when
we have low self-esteem.
When you sell low standards,
not real confident.
Well, you set the bar low, man. It's easier to step over.
That's true.
Well, hey, honestly, I look at it as marketing. Like, I want you to wear this, and it's nice enough that you pay $10 to advertise for us.
Well, I think what you should do is all your friends, you should charge us $15, and all the other motherfuckers, you just charge them $10.
Look,
because we'll give you the money.
Not real friends.
We'll give you the money. So, but no, so let's look at this realistically. Back in the day, everybody was getting cotton shirts before we all knew how to buy better quality shirts. So you got a $5 T-shirt that you put together. You're going to charge $10 for the T-shirt. So I'm only making a $5 profit, and on top of that, I have to give you $2 of the $5 profit that I'm going to make. A lot of these bands, they don't even really print T-shirts to put money in their pocket. At least like when I was in Grunge Factory in 9-0, we paid money for the shirts. When we sold them, that fund was specifically there to repay the domain cost on the website and print more shirts. We didn't put any of that money in our pocket. So, it kind of supplied the band fund. Yeah. That's really what it was.
Yeah, we got a call.
What's up, you bunch of freaks?
What?
Request lines. Request lines are open.
All the request lines are open, baby.
What's up?
Oh, not much. I just want to call and see how y'all doing and shit before I pass out.
Okay.
Sounds like me.
The Saints didn't even play today.
That's it. What's going on, Helpful?
Nothing.
What you doing?
There ain't nothing going on.
What did you eat today?
I had some oysters and I had some soft shell crab and a lot of alcohol.
See, I feel left out because I saw a no post on any of this.
Dude, Mr. Harry's lit. That's because he's too fucked up.
That's the funniest part.
He posted it.
I posted. You weren't watching.
That's it.
Mr. Harry, you're tanked up tonight.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good.
Bitch?
What up, bitch?
You dude, do you even go out anymore? You seen any bands lately? What's Mr. Harry been up to?
I've been here and there. Hey, what y'all think of the Superman Batman movie? Just want to know.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you tune in, that's what we're doing right after break.
I think.
Well, he's getting ready to go to sleep, so he wants us to spoil it for him before he goes to sleep.
You're gonna have to actually listen to this one.
Or maybe I'll listen tomorrow.
There you go.
I'm not ready to go to sleep like right this fucking second. But, soon. You know what I mean? Why don't you make me an old fashioned?
All right, Mr. Harry. You got any more questions for Chris? We're learning all kinds of things about him. Not you, Tony.
Hey, I do want to know when this Doors thing's going to happen.
Saturday, May 21st at the Twist of Lime. That's Saturday, May 21st.
Now, who all's in the band? I missed that part.
Featuring members of the Jukebox Heroes, Monkey Bird Express, and Zombies Eating Sheep. So,
fucking A.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big Doors fan, so
I hate you.
Man, Harry,
you love me, and you know you love
Fuck
me.
you!
Fuck you!
I bet you if you make a phone call, they could transfer it.
All right, Mr. Harry.
Dude, Dude, I just made the ratings on the show go way the fuck up.
Oh,
you know
I
what I'm
bet.
saying? Go ahead.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later. Good talking to you.
Okay, baby.
All right,
All right,
man.
baby. Thanks for calling in.
I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
All right, I'm getting off the phone. I'm going to call y'all again later.
Talk to you later, Turtle. Oh, man. Motherfucker got new clips and now I don't know what's going on anymore. What's going on? My dad got retired.
What's going on?
Oh, man. How you doing over there, Mayday?
I'm doing pretty good.
He's doing good. He's got his own show going on tonight, man. Look, you get 2 shows for the listen of one.
He shows off when you're here.
I know he does.
He does.
Because he knows I'm proud. That's why. He makes me proud. He's like the son I never wanted.
He's a little young to be your son. Dude, the old man thing is so fucking funny. God damn it. It's like you're the guy you get to use old man jokes on.
That's it.
And we're doing it early. What I'm trying to figure out, what's going to happen when you're actually old? Like
We're
older.
gonna
Like you
do our
old as a
show.
motherfucker, but...
We're going to do the show.
Oh,
we
that's
already
going to be
said
so
we-
fun.
You and I from the nursing home. That's
Live
gonna be
from the
show.
nursing home.
That's it. It's going to be like wine and cheese. That's it.
Well, dude, the nice thing is maybe we'll just get like a big house, and Allie will still be young, so it'll be like a nursing home.
That's it. You take her in mind, and that's it. You know?
Just sit out by the pool and record podcasts.
That'd be good. I'll be 105, and she'll be fucking 40, so it works out pretty good.
Motherfucker, you ain't seen 105 for at least 105 years ago. Chris killed the last dinosaur.
Some of all those farts I love, you know? Sat on them, and that was it.
Well, dude, before we do go to break, it kind of lead into this. Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, when y'all started doing the show was, to me, when superhero movies were really starting to catch on. And that was one of the reasons why I really liked listening to y'all show, because I was intrigued by them and liked them, and to get to hear about it and, you know, y'all take on it and talking about things more in depth, like your comic book knowledge. I can't believe you know all that about comic books. Is that something you picked up as a kid?
I used to read a lot of them when I was a kid. I'm really removed. I mean, I remember a lot of the classic stuff. And, I mean, guys like Tim and stuff like that, I can see why they're as passionate as they are. I mean, there's some stuff I watch, and I'm like, there's a lot of stuff in that Batman Superman movie. I was just like, man, fuck. But... You know, I mean, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to
but
the review.
you read a lot of comic books.
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
didn't
know.
play sports or
No,
you were like a little recluse kid.
My little brother was the sports guy, and I was kind of I was a little music and art kid. You know.
Oh, really? Thought you were a fag, huh?
I was like my dad. You know, I mean, my dad was the guy who was like, you know, I'm gonna watch LSU football. I'm gonna go fish and hunt and all that stuff. And
Cars
like,
and
hey man, you want to come along? God no, no. I just want to stay here and fucking read Detective Comics, man. I don't have time to fuck with you.
I don't need to go do all that shit.
That's it.
Really? Do you like camping and shit? Like,
if they get
outdoor
like
shit?
if they have like a cabin with air conditioner in it, yeah, I like.
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, it's all right.
All right.
Outdoorsy.
You're not outdoorsy.
That's it. Yeah, I like the outdoors as long as I can go back inside after it's done. You know?
Take a fucking shower and put on some AC.
Exactly. I mean, look, if I want to go to the cabin, look, I want to go outside, do some activity, get all worked up and shit, go in, take a shower, smoke a doob, and go to sleep.
Right.
So
And
that's
watch
where I wanna be.
Netflix.
And watch Netflix.
Well, dude, did Ginger on the show?
Wait, Ginger what now on the show?
He's on Popcorn, Piss, and
Yeah,
Vinegar.
Ginger's on the show. Scott Freelo, a slack adjuster, yeah, and Ginger in the B.
Yeah,
he's
a busy guy.
He's the brains of the whole operation. Without Freelo, we're fucked. Because I mean,
He's the engineer.
He's the engineer. He's the guy that posts everything. He creates the websites. He does all that shit. JB is there to make us like sound smart.
Yes,
and that's what he's there for.
At least he
and,
does, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like interrupt everybody. So that's really kind of how the show operates. But
y'all been doing a great job with it.
well, the way the show started was I ran into them in a bar one night, and I was at Southport actually, and we were watching a show there. Southport. Well, I'm there with them, and we started talking about just the comic book movies and stuff, and Bagnetto walked in. And
It was 1:45.
Yeah, right. But we started talking about this stuff, and I threw some ideas at him of how DC, which had no movie, I mean, all they had was Nolan's Batman trilogy at the time,
Right.
which we all know how we feel about those movies. But I said, man, if they're going to do a shared universe like Marvel's doing it, this is what they need to do. And John thought it was cool, and Scott thought it was cool, and we just kind of started swapping Facebook messages. And we're like, man, why not do this as a show? You know, Mark and them, they're doing it on Pickle, and they do a good job, and there's something we can do that's similar to that, but do movies.
Right.
And that's how it was all kind of put together. And then it started like twice a month, and then after that, we're like, man, we got to do this shit every week because we couldn't keep up with all the news and keep the shows at the length we want to keep them. We said 15 minutes, but they've been going on to 45 minutes to an hour, and honestly, I think they're better for that. It's more information. We can inject more opinion instead of just saying, hey, this is going on. So,
well, I look at it,
good.
Right now we've been on for close to an hour, and we're just kind of getting warmed up. If the show was over right now, I'd be disappointed. I'm like, look, we set all this up.
Yep.
You know, so you kind of get your groove around that, you know, hopefully 15-minute to 30-minute mark.
Tom got his groove back.
Well, I mean, I think the thing.
It's all Tom's new groove.
That's it, Tarride. Encourage her.
You
want the fucking dead cat to leave with you?
I'm still looking for a stuffed tree dat. The problem with that is, man, is they're fucking it's illegal to have that shit. I think that's unfortunate.
We will have one.
I'm gonna write my congressman.
Before his all is
Czar
done.
Tome needs a fucking stuffed tree daff to go with Squiz.
Please
yeah,
write
dude,
him.
Squiz would love to have that.
That's it.
Well, if you do write a letter, make sure it's worth more than that. We're going to take a break and come back with Chris Tarride, the Elder. I think more people are starting to know you now as the Elder.
Yeah,
soon we're going to get the drop the Tarride thing. Poor bastard. We're going to talk about Batman v Superman. First, we got some music. If you're listening back to this pre-recorded on a podcast or podcast app, they're going to be at the end of the show and not now. But if you're listening live, I can't find it on the fucking paper.
Oh, you fucking garbage. You're destroying the intro, you fucking...
It's Broken by the
Outro.
Bird, right?
Broken by the Burden from Alexandria, Louisiana, yes.
And if you're listening to this on your podcast app, look, don't be a fucking asshole. Like, listen to this stuff when it's going out. I mean,
we don't care. Fuck them.
I'm telling the listeners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about anything.
Right,
but listeners, man, listen to this shit, man. These
It's the
fans,
same guy who fucking got Allie to buy a dead cat. Like, do you really listen to him? If you want to turn the show off, just turn it off.
Let me ask you a question. How much material and how much content has been produced because of that stuffed cat? Thank you.
He's absolutely right. Dude, Squiz is fucking running for president. Did y'all forget about this? This is world-changing.
So is Donald Trump. We'll be back. This is Not Real Radio
but
10.
Squiz has
Broken
all
by
his
the
real
Burden.
hair.
All right. That was Broken by the Burden. If you're listening pre-recorded, it'll be at the end. That was pretty cool. Sounded good. It was well done.
It is. If y'all are wondering, this guy's Broken by the Burden is the name of the band. They're from Alexandria, Louisiana. They've been at it since 2007. It's considered metal progressive sludgecore. It's Brandon Smith, Jody Lanier, Tag Gilliatt, Zane Fontenot, and Chase Ward on drums. They are a progressive sludgecore metal, heavy South Gulf Coast Louisiana original metal, 7-string, tune low, grind, groove, screaming vocals. We like to mix it up. That's what it says. Pretty cool. You can check those guys out on Facebook.com/Broken by the Burden. They have Reverb Nation. They got Twitters.
Elder, would you ride around blaring that in your vehicle with the windows down?
Oh, definitely.
You would?
Yep. Definitely.
Even the screaming part.
All of it, man. I fucking love music.
Really?
Man.
You like
Especially, I like heavy. I mean, that's what I came up with, man. I like all that kind of shit, so still listen to it.
Do you have a growl?
My girl listens to that
Is that
shit,
what they call
too.
it, a growl?
Fuck yeah, man.
You have one of those?
I got one of those.
You could do that? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
I mean, you talking about like singing like a Cookie Monster and shit?
Yeah.
I can't.
You ain't got that kind of chops.
I make that sound when I get out of bed every morning.
So, man, we went to the Batman v Superman. It wasn't called Versus. There's something weird with that, right?
Yeah, well, I mean that's normally a term that's used in like in a legal context, and I'm surprised that they went with that because when I first saw that, I was like, oh, cool, it's Batman v Superman. So I'm
Why is
thinking,
that cool?
Well, what I'm thinking is that they're going to follow kind of more of the Dark Knight storyline where Superman was kind of charged by the government to go whip the fuck out of Batman, and it was going to kind of, You know, it's kind of like, you know, the people versus Batman and Superman's our instrument, but it turned out not really being that. So,
Right.
I mean...
No, that would have been way too intellectual for this fucking garbage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think this movie had a whole bunch of holy shit moments if you're like a fanboy. It was beautifully filmed.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people, like you had said after the we saw the movie, you said Zack Snyder is not very good at constructing a story. I think he's got 3 movies that are on point, that are really good. And I mean, I think that the Dawn of the Dead remake that he did with the zombies in the shopping mall, that's probably his best movie. And it's a fucking good movie. It's really good. It has a lot of genuine satire. It has a lot of good it has like a lot of good, just like kind of core, you know, emotional moments that are really fucking good. 300's good, but I mean 300.
Tell me if you think I'm right.
No.
When I came up with it, I give this movie a lot of thought throughout the week. Just from the controversy of it, we'll get into all that. But where I came away with it was, I think he got too many things that he had to put into the movie. And I don't think he's making that decision. I think things have to be put into this movie because we're making, 4 other movies. This is my only concern. Do we ever get that movie, or do we just get more trailers for the next movies? And when I say trailers, this was a big, giant trailer. You watched a over 2-hour-long trailer. Like, that's why, I mean, this dude makes great trailers, and he strung a bunch of them together. It was just like but there was no, like, realness to it.
They got it all out the way, though.
It was just jumping from thing to thing. Like, here's this information.
It was like a quick history lesson, though. It was like trying to give you...
Wait, what?
It was trying to just like make a bunch of shit happen so that when they make the next movies, all that shit already happened. That's
my question.
Okay.
The next movie, isn't that going to just do that?
Well, I draw a lot of comparisons with this movie to Marvel's Age of Ultron, which came out last year. And it was the same thing. I think that Age of Ultron is probably one of the weakest movies in that series. And that's what it was. It was nothing but a 2-hour trailer that was lining up movies that we're still not going to see for probably another 2 or 3 years. And I think it suffered as a result of that. You come off of stuff like Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America Winter Soldier, and I mean, those were probably 2 of the better films in that entire run. And I don't know, it's like they're trying to line it up for the next thing.
I got a question. What's the next movie that they're going to put out?
You're talking about out of the DC lineup, or
is it Wonder Woman, or is there something before that?
Suicide Squad comes out in August. That's going to be the villain movie.
So Suicide Squad,
but that's not tied to this.
Oh no, it's tied to this. Yeah, in fact,
no.
Ben Affleck is going to make a cameo as Batman in that movie.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
All right, let me say this too. Thinking about the movie, it was Batman being injected into a Superman movie. This was the second part of the Superman story. Correct.
The problem with this movie, and look, take away the characterization stuff, because there's something you said after the movie was over that is absolutely true.
All right, I like to hear that.
What does it say in the opening credits? Based on the characters of DC Comics. So it's based on these characters. I mean, what version do you want of these characters? So a lot, it's not true to this. Okay, look, I'm not going to open that can of worms because people are going to be passionate about who the characters are and the core things. Here's my problem with this film. In a 2.5-hour movie, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to establish all of the things that happened after Man of Steel. You're trying to introduce Batman and how his origin and how he is as a person plays into this story. You're trying to establish Lex Luthor, Alfred Pennyworth, a senator that's against Superman. You're also trying to establish where you're going to go with your series. You have all of this shit that's happening, and it's 20 pounds of shit packed in a 10-pound bag. And I mean, I understand they're trying to ramp up with Marvel, and they're trying to kind of create stuff and jump on point to catch up. But I don't know. I mean, after watching this movie, this is the way I look at it. If Zack Snyder was so horrible, we have David Ayer, who is a fucking great director that's doing Suicide Squad, and we have Patty Jenkins, who's going to be the director of Wonder Woman. These are 2 great directors. Let's see if they can kind of
fix it.
Not really so much fix it, but I think the thing
Make
with
it
it is yeah, right. I mean, let's see what
tell a story.
Let's see if
movie.
they can slow things down to where they create a story that locks into the larger story instead of trying to have a movie that's trying to build 10 other fucking things that are going to happen a couple of years from now.
If this movie was music, it would be the kick drum in a metal band. Double bass.
That's a good analogy. That's a good analogy.
But Allie liked it, though.
I didn't say. Well, I don't know. I don't really care.
All right. You liked it, though, right?
It didn't make me upset, and it didn't make me happy.
When I started bashing it, she got passionate, and she was taken up for
Wasn't
it.
passionate. All I said was, geez, I didn't realize you're gonna come out of here and saying it was horrible. Like it was an entertaining thing. Like y'all said, it was fast. There was a lot of shit packed into one. I didn't get bored. I think that's my main goal when I go to see something. So I didn't like love it or hate it, but I didn't get bored.
As a fan, there were some things in it that I thought were really cool. As a fan, I thought there were some things in it that were really shitty. I think that the critics were way too fucking hard on this movie. I mean,
Time out, though. No, because I think everybody was basing their wanting to see on this movie on the Nolan trilogy. And you didn't put Superman into the Nolan trilogy. You took Batman and put him in that fucking lackluster shit movie you made. Like, yes, this movie was really cool. All right, wait. Director. I think he's shit. I think that's what ruined the movie. And
but you love Watchmen, though. I mean,
I didn't love. Now looking back at it, I go, what would happen if Nolan would have done Watchmen? Like, I liked Watchmen, but holy crap, what it would have been if the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy would have done it?
I don't think Watchmen could have been done any better. I mean, it was so fucking faithful. And the only thing they really changed, I mean, they changed the end of it to where to instead of it being the big squid monster, it ended up being the nuclear warhead.
Right. I think that was probably better.
But honestly, yeah, I mean, for the audience and how the audience has progressed since that book was originally published, I think it was the best thing you could have did. I think it resonated not only with the current audience. The thing with it is when you think 1980s as a semi-intelligent young person, you think of fucking the Cold War. So what was the big shit during the Cold War was nukes. That was the nuclear scare and the Red Scare.
Right.
And they played on that big time in this movie. And I mean, they played on that in the original comic.
Kind of like in this movie was 9/11 in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree with Scott. I listened to Popcorn, Piss and Vinegar, PPVGuys, and that was one thing when he said it. I was thinking the same thing. When he's in that cloud dust, you're like, man, they know how to shoot this scene thanks to 9/11.
Yeah.
Like, it was like they looked at 9/11 photos and, video and was like, all right, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much my thing. Was it a good movie? Yeah. Was it a great movie? No. I mean, I think that movie's better than some of the Marvel movies, but I think some of the Marvel movies decimate the shit out of it.
Right.
So, I mean, that's kind of where I stand. I'm thumbs in the middle.
Mayday, what you thought about the director?
Drum
Just
roll,
the
please.
director.
Give me a drum roll, please.
It's going to be big.
Because he hasn't said shit. So.
Right. Just the director. We're not into the actors right now or anything else. Zack Snyder.
Didn't like him. Didn't like his work.
Really?
Yep.
You thought it? Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm being honest. I didn't like the.
Well, why not? Oh, he's getting upset. Look, talk to me. Use your real voice.
From out of the comic books and into the movies, the Caped Crusader opens his newest adventure in Batman. I'm Roger Ebert.
And I'm Gene Siskel. Our first film is the eagerly awaited Batman. It's the first summer spectacular that I've really enjoyed. I think that has to do with it not being a sequel. As been reported, this is a darker Batman, not at all like the campy 60s TV show.
There you go.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week when MEBRA is on. That's right. We'll find out what he's going to be doing April 30th at the Absence Project and Zombies Eating Sheep show at Twist of Lime.
In all honesty.
Never mind.
That's over now.
Yeah. Jesus.
You
Yes,
shot
my
your load,
question
motherfucker.
turns into a 5-minute bit.
Shot his load.
I thought Pickle was back.
Guess who's back?
All right. So what'd you think? Director alone. That's all we're judging on.
Yeah, I didn't like his work.
All right.
I thought it could have been a lot better personally.
Gotcha.
And that being said, that was my first time to that theater, and I thought the theater was very impressive. So that kind of had it going for me, but man, it was just kind of miss after miss, to be honest with you.
All right.
Well, we have two movies now that are going to be this year where you're going to see superheroes fighting superheroes. And we have Batman versus Superman, and then next month we'll have Captain America 3 Civil War. And I think that since they've had now 13 movies, they're going to reap the benefits of having an established storyline as to why Captain America is fighting Tony Stark, and we're going to have the Liberty versus secession of freedom.
All right.
I mean, that's it.
Let's move on from director. What about the actors? Mayday, what'd you think? Ben Affleck.
All right, that's the main one.
All right.
I really didn't like him ever since
really?
I liked him, then I didn't like him. Now I like him again. I
Really?
thought he did a good job.
All right.
Yeah, the
What made you not?
the taco flavor kisses.
What made you not like it?
That whole thing with
What
J-Lo.
thing?
The
I don't know
whole
what
little,
that is.
he got into the press and he made some real shitty movies, and it just kind of got real sour kind of thing for him.
All right.
So I kind of had a bad taste in my mouth.
What about everybody else? What about the guy who plays Superman?
I thought he did a good job.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he did.
Fucking just CGI'd the whole guy.
Yes,
He had no personality.
It was that, and that's that. And to me, the clincher, if there's any character that defined why I didn't like the movie, was at the end how they had Wonder Woman. That was kind of like that. Really, you got 10 minutes left, and you're going to hit that with us. It's kind of like, it's cheap. It's a cheap shot.
Misogynistic asshole.
All right, well, tell him out though. Just the acting ability. Superman, his Clark Kent is garbage. They might as well not even have the Clark Kent character.
That was so bad. But as far as the Superman character they portrayed, he definitely had the pretty boy, chiseled kind of look thing going on, but it was way too CGI'd.
Remember in the 80s movies, the old school one, Superman, when he beat Clark Kent, that was an actor. Like, that dude acted totally different. He held himself different, and it was believable. This guy's still walking around like Superman.
But you're talking about two very different versions of the characters. And, I mean, this is where the comic...
one's good and the other one sucks.
No, this is where the comic book part of it comes in. Because the thing with it is that you were looking at Christopher Reeves, who's playing Superman. That's the pre-Crisis of Infinite Earth Superman. So, I mean, that's a whole different... That's like watching Batman in the 60s.
Yeah.
You're watching those versions of those characters. It wasn't until 84 where you really see this kind of like real dark, kind of brooding Batman character. And you see more of an established kind of Superman character that gets away from the... I mean, Superman back in the day used to throw fucking planets.
All right, but when he was Clark Kent, didn't he still act like a bumbling, kind of insecure guy?
He's just mild-mannered. As he's just chill, and he's just chill. He just hangs out, chilled. You know, he's
is he a pacifist?
Not really. Kind of like
he was fighting the boss a couple of times.
Right.
That's where I'm like, that character, man.
It's straight so
Snyder,
far away.
You know what it proves to me? Comic book writers knew how to tell stories. That's why they became comic book writers. Zack Snyder is Jewish.
Yeah, but Jewish
He
people
should
are
go
white.
make fucking Surge commercials or
Lord
something.
Jesus, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the director fucked this up. The stories are great.
Yeah. I
They're
agree.
incredibly well-written characters. That's given to you. The studio gives you a big list of shit you have to put in this movie. He tries to connect the lines by making a 2.5-hour long trailer. Dude, I think I had PTSD after it was over. Almost put a skull t-shirt on and started waxing motherfuckers. This is the point of the show where you look for the gun clip to be played and you don't play it. You're like, oh, you finally got to do it. Now he wants to... Man, I was like, man, you got me talking. I said, fuck the Lima.
One or the other.
All right, Allie, the actors, what'd you think?
I thought that I don't like... I think Ben Affleck is fine. I didn't really feel like I got to see enough of him, like, being Batman, though, to be able to tell if he's good Batman or not, if that makes sense.
All right.
I don't like the Cavill guy. I don't know why. I just think he's weak. And I think that Amy Adams is not really the best person for Lois Lane, personally, just in general.
Yeah, she's garbage.
I like her, but I don't like her for that. I thought Lois Lane was supposed to be hot. And, like, I don't know. Like,
not a redhead fan?
Wonder Woman. No, I like redhead if they're hot, but I just don't think she's hot. I mean, she's just kind of rough. I don't know. I like the chick that played Wonder Woman. I think she's hot. I like her accent.
All right, what about, man, we're forgetting him.
Who?
Eisenberg.
Oh, I thought he was all right, man. I think he's cool. Like, he's a funny dude, so, like, I like watching him, whatever he does.
I thought he played a good part in that. I thought he was just crazy enough. At the end, it got a little cliche with the head shaving and all that. And, okay, it's set up, blah, blah, blah. But up until the helipad scene, that's kind of where it really started to go down for me real quick. Up until there, I was like, man, it's okay. The actors are doing well. Then the rest of it just fell apart.
Yeah, I think it's odd that they asked him to play the character like that. Like, I was hoping to see him in Social Media to where it's that arrogant, smartest person in the room, overconfident, asshole genius. He's so much, and it's true. He thinks he's so much better than everybody in the room, and he is. Where this character was more like a psychopath. Like Nolan went, "I'll give you some advice. Make him like the Joker." People love that. And he was like, he didn't even, like, that guy has the capability of giving like a really done well speech.
Right.
And instead they write him in to do a horrible speech that like wasn't even horrible enough to be the joke of how bad it was. It was just weird. That's the shit director.
The real weakness of the character, the Lex Luthor scene that was extremely flimsy, and I think it kind of like blew up the version of that character in this movie. Was there you go. The party, when he's giving the party and he's like giving the speech and like he meets up with Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne and he's giving all that shit off and all. I thought that was really flimsy. That was good. I mean, honestly, Gal Gadot, I thought, I know that you're just kind of like sticking her in there for the purpose of story building.
What did you just say?
What is Gal Gadot?
Yeah,
Gal Gadot is the woman who played Wonder Woman. That's the actress that played Wonder Woman.
I didn't know what that was. I thought it was
like her
another,
name.
like, monster or something.
A lot of people.
Me too.
And Gal Gadot's coming.
A lot of people gave her shit, and a lot of people gave her shit because of body image. Man, fuck, I thought she was great.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
she
Gal
was
Gadot the woman who plays Superman or who? That's the
Gal
name.
Gadot is
Wonder
the name
Woman
of
goes
an
by.
actress.
She's an Israeli
Okay.
actress.
She's
and
an
former
Israeli
fashion model. She's known for her role, which began in 2009 as Giselle in The Fast and Furious. She was hot in that. I
Alex,
was
so
wondering
smart.
who that chick was.
I told you I would.
No, dude, I'm reading off the Wikipedia.
You want to join PPV? Because that's all the fuck we do. So there it is.
Oh, I thought y'all
All
just
right.
knew all
So
that
what's
stuff.
Wonder
No.
Woman's real name?
Wonder Woman's real name, she goes under the alias of Diana Prince. That's her
But wouldn't that alias
alter
be
ego.
Wonder Woman, or she was born Wonder
Well,
Woman?
she's a Greek goddess, so she's Diane. That's her name, but she
All
goes
right.
under Diane Prince as her American Anglo name. That she
More
goes
ripping
under.
off of Greek mythology and calling it your own.
That's it.
Boy,
She's the direct version of that, But one thing I will give DC and the Wonder Woman character was definitely one of the positives by the fans
still
that were
cooler
brought
than
in.
Thor. I like her better than Thor.
Well, a lot
Thor's
of
insulting. Like,
That
no,
was
it's
pretty
true.
weird.
Yeah, fuck Thor. Like, how do you get Thor? All right, the Hulk. He got mutated by technology and man's, bumbling around with shit they shouldn't. Iron Man created his suit. Science and go on. All
So
of those
you want it to
people.
all be human mistakes or human things? It can't
Correct,
be like
but
something from outer
wait,
space.
time
Why?
out. Let me finish. Yeah, here comes Thor, Greek mythology. Like, what the fuck is that?
Why
like,
not,
you're right
though?
because you're writing original characters based on very modern themes, and then you go, "We need a new character." Well, nobody owns the rights to the Greek god Thor. It's like it's bullshit.
Yeah, but he's got a cool hammer and shit like that. They can.
Yeah,
use
but he
it.
already did in Greek mythology.
Yeah, but nobody remembered Greek mythology. But they
Norse,
know who Thor
Norse
is.
mythology.
Whatever.
Norse, yes, it ain't even fucking Greek. I should have known. I didn't remember that. I should have known why. I didn't study
All right.
Norse.
So anyway, Wonder Woman's cooler than him.
I liked what DC did when they developed their kind of mythological universe. They killed off all of the Greek gods, and they formed a title that was called the New Gods. And those are the gods that took over from all those mythological gods.
Yeah, here's another thing. Here's another thing.
Those characters are going to appear in these upcoming installments of DC's movies.
Yeah,
So-
we're kind of getting towards the storyline part.
Uh-huh.
That's where it was
And that's
shit
when
too.
it's time for Out with Allie! Yeah! All right! This week's Out with Allie is NOLA Party Productions presents Resurface CD release show. This night only, Resurface will be giving away free CDs with appearances by The Enclave, Variants, plus an after party hosted by DJ Fingers. Saturday, April 9th, 2016 at the Twist of Lime, 2820 Lime Street, Metairie. Doors open at 9 p.m. Show starts at 10. Free CDs, get your ass out there.
I'm looking forward to that show.
This week's Out with Allie sponsored by PPVGuys.
Well, thank you.
It's going to be a fun weekend. Yeah, that's
I
gonna be
think
cool.
it is too. I'm stoked. I've been wanting to see these guys do their thing with Enclave with fucking Philip.
Yeah.
Philip?
This like feels like a big night. It's an important night in the local music scene.
Yeah, dude.
Not real scene. Swim around the pond. Enjoy yourself. And go
And
back
dude,
into
we're also gonna have songs by Resurface next week on the show. Just to let y'all know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so storyline. This is where I'm just like, this poor guy. Maybe I should feel bad for the director. Maybe I should.
Too much
Because
shit. It's just too much shit going
Superman jumps in a thing of water. He's going to raise this spear that they're going to kill Doomsday with. And the spear is made out of kryptonite. So, man, he can't get it out the water. Like, it's fucking, he can't do it. It makes him weak.
That's what she said.
And he's down there in the toilet and he's swimming around with the turds because Zack Snyder can't make a fucking movie. So then he almost dies trying to pick up this thing. Well, Lois Lane goes down there and she picks the thing up and kryptonite doesn't affect her. So she's able to retrieve this spear. Now, this is the monumental moment of the movie, right? This is it. This is the clincher. So then Superman picks it up. He looks at it. He realizes he has to sacrifice himself. And he flies with the spear a great distance, very fast, and shoves it into the monster. Then the monster, more powerful than Superman, is fighting with him to remove the spear before he dies. And Superman uses his strength, and he does not let him pull the arrow out the chest. Unlike that Winja or Odin that Richard looks like, my spear went right through him. And then the monster dies.
Okay.
All right, so you just want to give spoilers, or you have a point to this story?
It's fucking so dumb. He couldn't pick the fucking thing up out the little pond, and then he picks it up, flies with
Dude,
it.
he was dying the entire way over to the dude. You gotta understand.
What I didn't understand is, and this is a similar point when it comes to Bryan Singer's Superman Returns movie.
Oh, boy,
that
we're
came
going
out-
back to the Stone Age here.
That came out with Brandon Routh in 2006.
All right.
At the end of the movie, Lex Luthor decides that he's going to stab Superman with a kryptonite shank. So he shanks him with this kryptonite, shanks him with it, and breaks it off. So now he's got this kryptonite lodged in his body.
Oh, yeah. Good chunk in there.
He actually grabs an entire, landmass and lifts it up into the air, even though he's got the kryptonite stuck in him.
Yeah.
It's the most ridiculous fucking bullshit ever, just like that scene in that movie.
So I wasn't so far off with that. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's utterly ridiculous.
All right. And then the clips. They make a big deal. And when I say to make a big deal, they leak shit out on purpose to get the hype up. And the Green, not the Green Lantern, Flash and the other character they introduced by watching these little clips that they should have released on YouTube as a
Cyborg.
promo. Yeah, Cyborg.
Yeah. There was Aquaman, Cyborg, the Flash,
Yep,
and
Aquaman.
Wonder Woman were the meta files that were in Lex Luthor's computer.
And they put those in the movie.
Well,
that was not movie quality worthy.
Got to build, and that's the
Like
thing.
I said,
It's
they
the-
had to be able to say, all right, now we got that out the way, you're going to see it later.
See, here's the problem.
All
They
right.
go and they introduce this movie. So now you have the Suicide Squad movie, and then you have the Wonder Woman movie. They're coming out with the Justice League movie before they even do a Flash movie.
Oh, Jesus,
It's
man.
true.
That's the problem, I
It's
think.
true.
I tell you the way that they should have introduced them, and it would have been awesome. They should have had it to where if Batman starts out the movie and he's running through this 9/11, environment where Metropolis is being destroyed between a fight happening between General Zod and Superman. It was supposed to be. They actually show in the movie. There's a sound. There's a board that's shown on there, and it says the world is introduced to the Superman, and that's the fight that they go through. Okay. What would have been really fucking cool is not only showing Batman run through Metropolis and affecting all this, trying to rescue his employees and all that shit. Would have been cool is you would have seen kind of like vignettes of all of these other characters that are saying, holy shit, well now we're going to be out in the open now because we have a Superman and we're super like he is as far as our abilities. That would have been really fucking cool to see, kind of like a little montage in the very beginning of the film to where these other characters that had been hidden for so long, the same way it was established with Clark Kent and Man of Steel, that these characters would have been kind of like, fuck, now we're going to kind of be exposed to this shit as well. I think that would have been a way better way to introduce these characters.
Yeah, I was thinking, maybe
Aquaman swimming out.
Maybe he learned
Oh shit!
something.
Don't look at me.
Maybe he learned something. Right? Yeah. No shit.
I
thought
was just chilling
Snyder,
on the beach. I'm just a
horrible-
regular person.
I think the horrible director could have learned from Watchmen, though. The true story of Superman, in my opinion, is when he's not Superman. The fact that the planet turns on him and doesn't want him there anymore. That's like, because you can't hurt Superman. He's indestructible. He's going to live forever. Like, he's the most powerful being on the planet. The only thing that can hurt him is the fact that the planet doesn't want him there.
I mean,
and like they didn't focus on that. That was they did focus on it
Kryptonite,
for
boy.
a 2-minute clip that they put in there of people talking bad about Superman. Like they didn't develop any
They
story
had a whole
at all.
fucking court case against this motherfucker, dude.
I had no problem with creating a film where you're going to show how the world would realistically act toward a being with power like this. This is where I have a fucking problem. I have a problem when you have this really polarizing figure. You're going to kill off the polarizing figure, but you build nothing in your story that makes the character do something monumental to where people now want to have a fucking candlelight vigil when he dies.
I saved that person
That's-
from the burning building.
Right,
You don't remember
everybody I
that 2
talked
minutes
to
and
said,
15 seconds?
yeah, there was no emotional attachment.
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
character.
there was nothing in there to where
Because you can't build emotional attachment until you do the long, grueling process of showing someone
building a character.
Go through something,
and
right?
pain. Like,
Yeah.
man, sometimes in a movie, I'm like, God, this part's too long. And then, it's got to be that long to make it affect you.
That's the reason why you see shows that actually do have excellent writing. Like, I know you guys don't like The Flash, but I can tell you, you watch that show as a comic book fan, it's like turning the pages to a comic book. It has excellent just character build. It's a well-constructed show. On the other side, you look at Daredevil and you look at Jessica Jones. Those are well-constructed, good fucking shows. And that even drives the point even further, where you have that much time to develop a character in like a 13-hour format.
Right.
I mean, look at the Kingpin. The Kingpin is the best villain in all this Marvel shit, and he's never going to make it into a movie. It's sad. You
No,
know?
it's not. It's good.
Oh, what?
Like, let them do. If that's what they want to do for the movies, to me, has the movies took on like comic book strategy, where back in the day you used to try to write a novel, meaning make a great movie. Now they want something you got to invest in, and you're going to come back every year to watch get the next
Shit,
issue.
in some cases 2 or 3 times.
Well, the industry used to not be like that. They're almost doing a bad job at being Netflix. Like, Netflix is doing it great. I like every spin-off series. They're better than what they're putting on the big screen as far as movie content, plot, character development. Like, these movies are like long trailers.
Yeah.
They're never going to get developed because the next one is about the trailer for the next movie.
Some of them are great, though. I mean, another one that I love. I love Captain America 2: Winter Soldier. I think that it's another one of these sign of the time movies when you're talking about 9/11
And irrelevant.
for the Superman. I mean, that stuff packs in Snowden. I mean, it packs in not only that, but like the internet's or the marketing companies using social media and internet and electronic mediums to influence you as a consumer, as a voter, as an individual.
Right.
And I mean, all those themes are built into that. And Captain America stands as the guy who says, look, you got to question everything and you have to throw this shit off. It's just ultimately Hydra wins out in the end.
Are they going to be
Hail
fighting
Hydra.
Hydra in the next movie? This is the next one coming out in May, Civil War, or Avengers Part 2.5, as I like to call it, but Allie does not approve of that.
No, I don't.
From what I can tell is it looks like Hydra now is going to work on the inside to try to turn these guys against one another.
Oh, Hail Hydra, by the way.
So
right.
yeah, so I think that's what it seems to me. I could be wrong, but
Really?
they've been building the tension between the Tony Stark character and Steve Rogers. So they're obviously going to represent two very different things, and they're going to get involved in an ideological clash.
But the ultimate is that Hydra is behind the whole thing.
I think from what I can see, that's what it looks like.
Oh.
So
You think it's going to be good?
I've been reading a lot of stuff about pre-screenings, and people have been saying it's great. Like, it's really good.
Really?
I think Joss Whedon stepping away from Joss Whedon, or Joss Whedon stepping away from them, I think that's probably the best thing. They got these guys, the Russo brothers, that did the Captain America 2. they're doing this film and they're doing the 2 Avengers movies and
cool.
the 2 new upcoming Avengers movies. So they get it, man. They're on point. I think it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be
We're going to
really
get to
good.
see Black Panther.
Yeah, we're going to see Black Panther, and we'll also see Spider-Man join the Marvel Universe.
I thought Black Panther looked pretty cool from what I seen.
Oh, yeah.
That was always a really neat character.
Mm-hmm.
Even really cool to go research that they actually developed this character, Black Panther, before there was the Black Panther Party.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, he
that's
existed
interesting.
pre. And they changed him to like the Black Leopard or something temporarily because they didn't want him confused with. And that's just the story of the background of this character. The
So he
character
had nothing to
itself
do with
is
that?
still a really good character, but the story about this fake character's existence is pretty interesting too. And we're going to get to see him.
Yeah. And he's going to be played by a cat named Chadwick Boseman, who played in the movie 42. He played Jackie Robinson, one of the first the first African American baseball player, and also
This guy gets all the first.
Harrison Ford, Harrison Ford, who played Branch Rickey in that movie, gave me the influence to do the voice of the mayor in Nola Blue on the Pickle.
Oh boy!
So-
Full circle on that one.
Full circle on that.
All right, the X-Men Apocalypse comes out after that in May. We've already seen fucking tons of trailers about this thing.
I loved X-Men First Class. I thought Days of Future Past was a good movie. I don't think it was as good as First Class. I think that, man, if I was Fox, I'd be playing ball with Marvel, and I'd say, look, we did a trilogy in the early 2000s, and that kind of launch padded this whole modern superhero kick, which it did. I mean, the first X-Men movie is where people sat back and said, we're going to have to take this shit kind of like seriously. And they started with that. I think it would be cool to see them do something similar to Sony, where they come in and they say, okay, well, look, we're going to reboot the X-Men franchise. Let's go work with Marvel, and we'll do some studio cooperation, and then we can make even more fucking money versing the X-Men against the Avengers one day, which has happened in the comic books gajillion times. So,
Whenever they need that Batman-Superman payoff.
that's it.
Oh, boy. All right, after that, this is what strange to me, too, because the movie comes following this one is Suicide Squad. We've seen tons of material, but Doctor Strange comes out first in July, and we haven't seen anything.
Doctor Strange comes out next year.
It got pushed back.
It's going to be a 2020se release. It's going to be
What?
Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
okay,
really?
our list
All right,
is
so
on.
the list is on. I got you. So then Suicide Squad would be the next one.
We're going to have two. Oh no, I'm sorry. I apologize. Doctor Strange is this year. That's right. It's going to be Captain America and then
X-Men and then Doctor Strange.
Right, and then it's going to be the.
They've been tight-lipped on this thing, though.
They've been
Look, we
tight-lipped.
don't even know it's coming out.
If you go
should know that.
if you go to Cinema Blend today, they posted some some
it's
clips.
starting to leak out.
Yeah, they showed some pictures.
What'd you
And,
think?
Man, I'll tell you, as far as Marvel, they're up to quality. They know what they're doing. They have a formula that works for them very well. Benedict Cumberbatch looks like he walked off the pages of the comics. I mean, he looks fucking awesome.
And to me, he's peaking right now.
Yeah.
This is a big movie for him.
It's a big movie for him, and I mean, I have a lot of admiration for actors like that, man. That
He seems talented enough to where he wouldn't take a shit script with a shit director like Zack Snyder.
He's diverse. And I mean, like Jennifer Lawrence, look at her. She'll go and star in a movie by like David O. Russell, and she'll win Academy Awards, and then she'll step back and she'll do something like The Hunger Games and X-Men, and she's very diverse. And I think Cumberbatch is a guy like that. He's in a very wide field of movies.
All right.
And that's cool. So.
Well, he sounds good, but Will Smith's in Suicide Squad.
Yes, he's going to be playing the character Deadshot.
Do you think that loses a couple of points for you that he's in it?
I got no problem with Will Smith.
Really?
I like his earlier films.
Look at the Doctor Strange.
I like his earlier films. He's had a couple of stinkers in the past couple of times in his career, but I mean, fuck, all actors have that, you know? I mean, he doesn't bother me.
Man,
There's other actors that bother me way more than him.
Does it make you want to see it more or less that Will Smith's in it?
Less now.
Really?
Less.
Yeah, me too. You too, Allie?
Yeah, that's fucking Fresh Prince. What is he doing being like a super villain or whatever? I don't like it.
Have you seen the trailer yet?
No.
He's
All
goofy.
right. Allie, you saw the trailer. You want to go see
ad
that?
nauseum. No, I don't think Suicide Squad looks good.
I'm in it for two actors, actually. I want to see Jared Leto's interpretation of the Joker, and the person I'm really in for it is one of my favorite characters in DC Comics. Her name is Amanda Waller, and she's the one that runs Task Force X. She's a government employee that is in charge of superheroes, and she is a fucking dastardly bitch. And I think
really?
Yeah, I mean, she's being played by Viola Davis in the movie, and she won the Academy Award for The Help. And I think she's going to be a fucking beast in this movie.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She's
yeah,
going to be really
yeah,
good.
She's a monster. I see
For
the
some
picture.
reason, I think the Boomerang guy steals the movie or it flops.
Oh, he's fucking terrible.
Is he?
Yeah, Jay Courtney.
He's not going to be good?
That shit.
Oh, dude, because he was the guy who had the accent, and you're looking for him for the comic relief. I'm like, man, here they're going to put a good character in there.
Well, I think what's cool with him is, this is the only thing that's cool, is that Captain Boomerang, or now Boomerang since they've modernized him, that character is Australian. And so is Jai Courtney. So, I mean, they cast an Australian actor to play an Australian guy, which now American characters are cast by fucking Brits, you know? So we have a British Batman, we have a British Superman. And when I draw the line is when they eventually do the remake of Escape from New York, which you know they're going to do. As long as Snake Plissken is a fucking American, I'm killer with it.
He's going to be Chinese.
Yeah, right, he's going to be Asian.
What does that mean, American?
Right.
What does that even mean?
The fucking Ip Man is going to play...
as long as he's waving a rebel flag, I'm okay. Wait, so then Gambit's coming out. We've seen nothing on that.
Gambit is not coming out. Gambit has actually been pushed back.
All right, scratch that one out.
I don't think it's going to get made, honestly.
Really?
No, I don't think. I think
me.
it's a fucking a disaster, man.
Well, get going.
I don't think it's going to get made.
All right, gets dropped then. So I guess he's not going to get introduced into an X-Man movie anytime soon.
One of the most overrated characters in fucking comics, in my opinion. But hey, look, he's loved.
Gambit?
So, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Wolverine? Is this Wolverine 3, or is that just
This is going
happen
to
to
be
be 3 claws?
This is going to be a third Wolverine movie, and from what I've heard, is it's going to be Old Man Wolverine. So I'll identify with that one a lot. So
wow,
that's a movie made for me. I'll get my senior citizen discount when I go see Old Man Wolverine.
Yeah. You and Hugh Jackman.
Yep, that's it.
After his performance in Diane, where he tried to ruin that movie.
That's it. It's just he has abs and fuck supermodels. You know, I play in a cover band in MEBRA, so that's kind of how it works. So.
Yeah, and he's got claws too.
That's it.
She thinks you're freaky and she likes you a lot.
That's right.
There you go.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 after that in May
is going to be awesome.
Oh man, now you see
the
James credibility.
Man, James Gunn, the guy who was the director and co-writer of Guardians of the Galaxy, man, he just fucking gets it.
I think he's having fun.
He's
like
having
when I watch
fun,
that. He's with Zack Snyder. Wish he could be happy and not a Jew.
Not only is he...
Thanks, Tim. And tune in next week when MEBRA is here. We'll see if he's got any anti-Semitic jokes. I'm really mad at the guy, and that's all I got on him. He's probably French.
How was that?
As far as James Gunn is concerned,
if he's Jewish, I'm going to be killed. You know that. Fucking lizard people are coming after me. I joked around about being Zod Jones, and now everybody's after me.
As far as James Gunn is concerned, it's exactly it. He's having fun making these movies.
Tommy Gunn.
Wait, he's proud of himself.
Yeah,
So
that's it. Now he wants to play the gun clips. That's what it is. When you're here, he doesn't even pay attention to me anymore.
Unless he's saying gun.
One of my favorite movies by him is called Slither, and it's a B movie on purpose, and it is hilarious. And I mean, when I watch that movie, it's kind of like he's just tailor-made to make comic book movies. And I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's going to be fun. It's going to have a lot of heart. I think it's going to be a good movie.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool.
I hope so.
Yeah,
now it was a sleeper. Now, though, I have expectations.
Well, they did a promo photo, and one thing I thought was great is that it's a picture of the silhouette of the four of them. And what's great is that on Drax the Destroyer, there's a little tiny Groot standing up on his shoulder.
Oh, what?
So it looks like we're going to have like a 9-inch Groot running around as a character.
Shit,
so
that's
yeah,
going to be funny.
Looks like it's going to be funny. So.
God damn. All right, good. What else coming up? Spider-Man. Is this going to be the same Spider-Man that looks horrible from the Avengers trailer?
This is going to be a third version of
Captain
Spider-Man.
America. Sorry, Allie.
This is going to be a third version of Spider-Man. Yeah. But this Spider-Man is actually kind of has a connected story with the Avengers. He still has the rights by Sony, but he's going to tie in with the Marvel movies, similar to the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk's rights are actually held by Universal Studios, but he's been on loan to Disney Studios to use as a character.
And they're going to make him a teenager again, so this definitely won't be a movie for me and Allie to go see.
Yeah,
it's going to be like Arrow on the big screen.
They cast the actor they cast to play him is only 18 years old. So
yeah, all right. So they're making kid movies, which that's cute. I mean, you got to give Freelo something to go watch.
There it is.
Fantastic Four Part 2. Everybody said how horrible that was. Why are they making a second one?
That's over. Why would they? That's done.
Okay, good.
Dead.
The shit Thor movie where they're going to try to save him with one of the best characters ever, the Hulk.
There's going to be a third Thor movie, and I think that this is going to be the movie that's going to drive Avengers 3 and 4. This
I
is
told you that.
They said it's going to give a lot of this is going to kind of be an important, like, what do we call them? Trailer movies.
Okay, so wait. So there's some shit going on in the Captain America movie where the Avengers are fighting, right?
Yes.
And Thor and the Hulk have to go off to another planet to deal with something. That's why they're not there. So when they get back, they're going to be feuding and killing each other and in complete turmoil. And then with the information they're coming back with is like, hey, we got bigger problems than y'all want to kill each other.
I think that's how it's going to end up happening.
God damn it. That's why I'm the Czar.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think that Thor, they wrote him off on a separate storyline. He's not going to appear in this Captain America movie.
Right.
He's off dealing with what's going to lead into the Avengers 3 and 4, which is the Infinity Stones. The character that has the Infinity Stones is called Thanos. He was one of the background villains in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I can't wait till he gets here and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Hail Hydra. All right. Totally, I'm cross-genre. Run through any. You got any more? The list is endless. Is anything else coming
to
up?
go
that
over
you
all
think
of the
is fun?
superhero. I mean, everything.
It's ridiculous. What about like the Jungle Book? Why is the Jungle Book and Tarzan coming up around the same time? Like,
man, I don't know, but man, I'm looking forward to both of them.
You be in my heart. That's pretty much Tarzan, right?
I take it you saw that before.
I saw the cartoon, yeah.
Do you want to go see it?
No, absolutely. Why would I want to watch that? Is that considered a fucking superhero movie? I thought we were talking about fun shit right now, not that fucking jungle shit.
I can't wait to see Tarzan. Tarzan looks.
It's gonna be CGI,
oh god, the
dude.
trailer looks fucking awesome.
It's
It
gonna
looks
be
really
real
good.
or it's gonna be fucking Pixar.
Oh, it's gonna be Pixar.
Y'all gonna see the kid movie?
Everything's Pixar these days.
Wait,
Oh.
Tarzan's a cartoon or
No,
CGI?
it's a live action film.
Oh, I thought Pixar was like the,
Tarzan's being played by Alexander Skarsgård, who was one of the actors on True Blood. He played a character named Eric, who was probably one of the most popular characters on the show. His father is also an actor. His
this dude looks kind of cute.
His father's name is Stellan Skarsgård, and he's the guy who plays the wackadoo scientist in Thor.
Can I give y'all a quick update about this? It's kind of important. And
I know
it's
too
kinda-
much shit.
It's kind of pertinent to the whole situation we've been talking about.
All right.
So apparently Margot
Uh-oh.
Robbie got a bit carried away while filming a love scene for The Legend of Tarzan, and she punched your boy in the face.
What? So rough sex in this movie.
Yeah, dude, she didn't like it, man. She
Dude.
punched him.
Margot Robbie will be playing Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad.
Right, that's why I brought it
She's
up.
all over the fucking place now, man. She's
Really?
in everything.
She's climbing.
She's up. She's
I just
up
think
and
she's a
coming.
rip-off Jamie Presley. You don't think a little bit?
A little
No,
bit
she
she
could
is.
actually
Yeah,
act.
but once these executives had blowjobs from Jamie Presley for long enough, they like the new chick to do
Yeah,
it.
it's mean she's a younger version. Yeah. I'm
Bring in the
down
new
with
one.
it.
Looks
I mean,
just
it
like
is
the
a-
last one, but younger. Perfect.
I don't know if I like her that much, but she actually gave him a bruise when she punched him.
Really? Well, this is good. Things.
Well, you know,
things heated
based
up.
on how good the blowjob is, that's directly proportionate to the part. You know.
She wants it on her butt.
Jesus.
All right. That's
But, the Jungle Book-
I don't think I'll go see Tarzan, but the Jungle Book looks pretty cool. And I
They-
hear the sound's decent.
It's been getting fucking stellar reviews. They did an early review on it, and they say it's really, really well done. I'm in it just for the voice actors. I mean, dude, Christopher Walken is King Louie, and fucking Bill Murray is Baloo. How you not sold on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That is
dude,
just
I want to see
great.
that actually.
Oh, good. Cool. I grew up with that. Like, Jungle Book was one of them. Mowgli. Like, man, that was
Mowgli,
my
yeah,
boy.
that's you, huh? I like Bagheera. Get him. Bagheera's my nigga, dude.
To this day, if I run around barefoot, that's who I am.
That's it. Except you're just going to say fuck mankind and just continue to live in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
The Mighty Jungle. But man, the CGI looks fucking good. It reminds me of The Life of Pi, which is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
God, so fantastic.
So this kind of gave an element of that to me. Like looking at the CGI, like you can do it to where it's believable. Because I was watching Life of Pi and I'm like, man, holy shit, I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake.
I was wishing the pie was actually real, but it wasn't. It's just TV. So I just had to sit here hungry, as usual. I mean, it's like, why do you do this to me?
She's malnourished.
I mean, look, love them or hate them, you have to admit, man, Disney knows how to fucking spin their shit. When they sat there and they're like, okay, we've had these mega successful animated films that we've sold on DVD, VHS, and Blu-ray 10,000 fucking times over. You know, now we're going to come out and do live action versions. And I mean, they're going back and either, if they already had live action movies, they're going back and doing remakes. As we know, they're coming out with Pete's Dragon.
Right.
That's one.
That
Jungle
is
Book.
good.
You think that's good?
Dude, I had that movie when I was a kid on VHS.
Fucking love
Pete's
Pete's
Dragon
Dragon.
was the shit.
Will the new one be good? I don't know. But I love the old one. The old one was, I mean, it's nostalgia.
To me, that one is so old that I think it'll be cool to see it remade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was done so long ago that with new technology, that could be awesome.
Yeah, I hope they don't try to go too serious with it because I like it because it's goofy. I wish it was a stoner movie.
Yeah.
How you know it's not going to be?
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're taking the material pretty seriously in this one. You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what
want
I'm
to see
saying.
a
It
fucking
might be
Lord of the Rings goddamn Pete's Dragon.
Oh, dude, the dragon in Lord of the Rings was the shit.
Right, but I don't want to see him
I
as
am
Pete.
ready to bring
He's
on
got
your
Doctor
impending
Strange to
doom.
do. He's
I will
busy.
Kill you and eat your fucking family. Like, that dude was so matter of fact. Like, God.
Any word on Tom Hardy? What he's doing next? That's
Tom
my
Hardy.
favorite actor right
Oh,
now.
I
I think
love
he's
Tom
great.
Hardy.
I don't have any news on him, actually. Why don't
Really?
you jump over to IMDb and be like a good PPV
Oh, yeah,
guy.
I'm on it. I'm on
That's
it. I'm on it.
All
Let's
right,
see
skip
here.
him. Go moving on.
Oh,
We done lost that
moving
one.
on up,
You've been watching Daredevil yet?
I haven't got to season 2 yet. I've been
Really?
catching up on other things.
They're making
so.
another Mad Max movie.
Yeah, back to the first question.
You heard me?
Oh, wait, what's that?
Real quick, he's doing a mini series called Taboo right now, a TV mini series.
It's Sabu.
Taboo.
Sabu.
No, it's not the dog that raped
Really?
you. It's Taboo.
Oh,
This is a different
But they're doing
rape
a
movie.
Mad Max The Wasteland, and they're doing a movie called Dunkirk. It's in pre-production right now.
Click on that because I
Which
think
one?
Dunkirk.
Oh boy,
It's
they'll be
a-
doing
That's going to be Dunkirk.
Yeah.
It hadn't, I hadn't heard it titled yet, but the
Alright.
thing with it is that's going to be Christopher Nolan's next movie.
It is. Nolan is
Wait,
directing
he's
and writing.
directing
and
and Tom
writing.
Hardy's gonna be
He's going to be
Yep.
directing Dunkirk,
Yeah.
and Tom Hardy's the main guy.
This
Last
film tells
time
the story
some
of the
things
Dunkirk
happened.
evacuation, which took place at the beginning of World War II.
Yeah, so he's going to go and do a historical film this time. And Tom Hardy was in another film done by Chris Nolan called Inception. That's the first time they worked together. So
I
Oh,
still
that's right,
haven't
man.
seen that movie.
And he was banned.
Oh God!
I know.
dude.
I know.
Get
It's
on
on
it.
my little. Hey, it's on my little list.
Get on it. You can join it on fucking Ip Man. I'll watch it. When I watch Ip Man, you can watch Inception.
We
so that'll be
watched
never.
We watched The Legend.
Oh, the where he plays the twins.
Yeah,
That
What'd you
was
think
so
of that?
awesome.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought the story was a little weak in parts, but I mean the thing with him, I mean he's just a fucking great actor.
It was fun
man.
watching him
Dude,
show
he's
off, and that's him
fantastic.
showing off.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
really, the script wasn't that great. The story's not that great. Everything looked okay, like kind of cool shot.
I like the way it looked. Yeah.
Yeah, but him as an actor, you could just watch him with bad material, and he does a damn good job of it. Like he's very entertaining to watch. Him and Bronson, dude, that's one that.
Oh, that's-
when I
that's
seen
the
that
movie.
I'm like, you really believe that motherfucker is nuts? It doesn't look like him acting. That's the first I ever seen the guy, so I didn't have nothing else to base it on. I'm like, holy shit! And then when he's Mad Max, it's that same kind of. He's out there and he could go off at any moment, kind of thing.
Mad Max, he was so good in because he hardly fucking talks in the movie.
But says a lot.
And that's exactly it. That's a anybody like you lose credibility with me if you think Mad Max Fury Road was a shitty movie. That's just fantastic.
No, I don't think
so
anybody could
awesome,
think
man.
Yeah, you got
You'd be
any other?
surprised.
You got any other sleepers coming up for the year? What's going to be your movie if you had to pick one? We even
My
went over-
movie for this year, man. I'm really looking forward to Captain America: Civil War. I'm
Oh, really? That
really
quick?
really looking forward to that one. Yeah.
All right, it's all downhill after that, I guess.
I was looking forward to. I would say my
I'm
top
going
three.
Doctor Strange.
Batman versus Superman was one.
All right.
Captain America: Civil War and Suicide Squad. That would be my top three of what I'm
Really?
most interested in seeing. Yeah.
Oh man, you're going to be disappointed.
I'm
How
a
do
DC
you know?
Comics.
You don't know yet.
Dude,
I do know. I'm telling you, it's going to be Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
You're just
guaranteed.
saying, well,
I'm
the,
saying that because I'm right. I'm an entertainment czar. I write the rules. I'm the only one that laughed.
You're the only one paying attention.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in then. You got something? What is it, time to eat?
No, I already ate fucking hella snacks. I ate that entire thing of fucking cookies. I'm fine.
All right, before we close it out, let's hear what y'all had this week on the PPV Guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Yes. I'm not that old. This is Not Real Movie News, and we are the PPV Guys, and I'm actually live on Not Real Radio right now, so...
This is so meta.
Mind job, dude.
I'm telling you, it's fucking weird. So, all right, go ahead and go.
It's like an infinite Earth you're on.
That's it, man. I'm like the Flash, man, tearing through the fabric of reality.
Wow. Well, speaking of Marvel news, Deadpool is officially the top-grossing R-rated film of all time. Make the fucking chimichangas. Ryan Reynolds has finally broken his own curse, and I am a happy man for him.
You look like a happy man.
I am. I called it early. I said Deadpool was going to do great, and if you listen back to some of our older episodes, you guys are like, I don't know
that we ever said that.
I definitely, I'll own it. I said that provided that the movie was PG-13, and I was highly skeptical they were going to make it R. But hey, guess what? Everything that I said ended up being the opposite, which is normally the case. And and there it is, man. You know, I mean, they won. Good on them.
They did.
Good on them.
Ginger, tell me something good about TV.
TV. Here you go. You want your MTV? Because it's coming back. They're redoing it. They're remaking it. They're rebranding it. It's going to be a new MTV. It's not going to be your kids. It's going to be your dad's MTV.
So it's going to be my MTV.
It's going to be
which in
your
my case, it'll be my fucking grandfather's MTV.
So they're going back. Right. They're going back to the movie. They're going back to the music, the news, things about pop culture, blah 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 blah. We'll see if it happens.
Less reality TV.
Who knows?
More music.
Yeah, and I saw some news on this stuff. They said they're also going to drive it with social media and apps and also websites. They're going to try to kind of make it a complete package kind of thing, and that's what they have to do. I mean, you know, those damn kids these days, you know, they want to jump over to their mobile device and not really so much give a shit about TV.
Why are you even talking? You're currently live.
That is true.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited because I got nasty ass hands that I'm allegedly pleasuring myself with. Thanks.
That's right. And according to Sophia, the fortune teller, you all can feel free to drop your pants and fart all over me. So there it is.
All right.
And then Ginger with his little girl wrist. Okay.
It happens.
All right, so we got it. All right, guys, we got anything else to add?
No, quit talking because you're ruining your talking self. Or say something to yourself now.
All right, so look, we appreciate you listening
what do you want to tell
this show.
What do you want to tell yourself?
What I want to tell myself, hey, look, this is who it is. Look, just go ahead and plug that you're on Not Real Radio live right now. But instead of going and listening to their show, which you are listening to now, you can actually go to ppvguys.com and check out our episodes. And this is Not Real Movie News. Thanks for listening. End scene.
Dude, they went at you pretty hard, huh?
Wow.
They were jealous.
Interrupted me and shit. They're like me on them.
They were jealous.
Yeah.
You're here and they're not.
That's it.
They don't.
That's it, man. You know what the lead motherfucker is. It's just how it is, you know?
You can't elaborate on the money situation.
I mean, dude, let me ask you a question, man. You going to talk to the fucking cashier or you going to talk to the CEO? I mean, shit. That's
Right.
you know, that's why I'm here. So, that's it.
Mayday.
I'm sorry, Ginger. Please don't fuck with me.
Last question. Deadpool 2 is coming out. Batman versus Superman 2 is coming out same day. All right.
Really?
Which one do you go see?
The Deadpool.
All right, Allie.
Is that for real or you're just making a hypothetical?
Hypothetical.
'Cause I don't see it on the paper.
At this point.
No, dude. You had a choice between the two of them?
That's
I
the way
would
it
still
goes.
go see Batman versus Superman 2, probably.
Really? All right. Tarride.
I go see them both because I'm a fucking nerd.
No, you can only see one.
Oh, I can only see one?
And you might potentially die after, like every movie you go see.
I'm going to go see Deadpool. Yeah. I mean, it was great. It was a good movie. And what I liked about Deadpool, it was nice to see them make an epic superhero movie for only $50 million. I mean, that's just cool. I mean, it's a good story. It had heart. I mean, it was fun. The jokes were fun. I mean, it was... They took stabs at their own brand. I mean, really cool. So,
all right. Well, dude, thanks for coming on. Can't wait to see you in Jukebox Heroes, tribute to the Lizard King, a Doors tribute.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Well, I got a couple of plugs real quick. First plug, look, check out
Butt
check out our
Oh, yeah, it's getting late. She's hungry. Time to feed the monster.
You got some more?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's all that.
I'm sorry, dude, you know.
The water's getting chummed this week.
All right, so here's my butt plugs, okay? The first one is check out our episodes at www.ppvguys.com. That's for popcorn, piss, and vinegar. We're doing a trifecta of Jukebox Hero shows this week. On Thursday, we'll be playing at Happy's Irish Pub on Poydras and O'Keefe. That's free cover. We play out on the patio, provided it doesn't fucking rain. Friday, we're going to be at Manning's on Fulton Street. They're having a crawfish boil. We're going to be playing outdoors on their patio. And on Saturday, we're going to be down in the parish, over in fucking Chalmette. We're going to be out there at the Levy Bar and Grill. I guarantee you plenty of CTGs going around that night. They got some fucking good-looking broads down there. And, of course, May 21st at the Twist of Lime, the Ceremony of the Lizard featuring Zartome of Zombies Eating Sheep. So it's going to be fucking good times here rolling in the next few weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Always look forward to seeing you.
Oh, man.
Thank y'all for everything y'all do with the show and for the show.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for having me on. Y'all are always very gracious, man. We love you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Yeah, we're going to be out at the Resurface show Saturday night. Check it out, Twist the Lime. We'll review it next week and play some music that they're releasing at the thing.
Yeah, dude. Then if you go to the show, if you're cheap as fuck and you want to roll like this, man, you go to the show, you get a free CD. All
And
right?
we will be reading listener email just next week when we get more.
Sorry, we had too much. We had too much information today.
Next week, Not Real Radio 11. MEBRA is going to be here.
Awesome.
Can't wait to find out what he's going to be doing April 30th with Absence Project and Zombies Eating Sheep. We got a lot going on. It's going to be fun. Thank you, Elder.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh,
man.
you're
That's
very
awesome.
welcome. Thank you guys, man. Y'all are always awesome.
Not Real Radio 10.
Take action, look plan to make attempts. Take action, look within. Don't just plan to make attempts. Externally searching for answers, wasting the time that you've been granted. Realign what's in your mind. Evolution of oneself, personal growth and mental health left up to you and no one else. Remove commitments from the shelf, prioritize and thank yourself. Realign what's in your mind and realize before advice can be given. Analyze your own reflection. protection from overreactions and the strength to lead. It's distance just talk with me. You are willing to choose leaving. To feel the irony, you bring up priorities. This is not surprising. All they come to knows with the least. This is nothing new to me. 20 plus has been on my knees to be an adult me.